So hello, welcome to this Twitch stream from Conmar Live. I have to say it's so great to meet everyone. You're coming all the way from Denmark and such. It's just been awesome. Thank you also to Espen for all the help setting up the stream. I'm Martine. I'll be DMing Unsafe Harborage, which is the second adventure in the Dreams of the Red Wizards adventure series. So let's do a quick introduction of who we have present. I'll start to my right.
Sure. I'll be playing Willow Archwood. Willow is a young, so about 20-year-old, a long-toothed shifter. He has long black hair, a couple of tattoos on his face, and has like a lean but powerful build. About 5'9" tall, so not incredibly large. And the most distinguishing feature is perhaps his two large wolf-like ears that protrude on the top of his head as part of his shifter heritage. Seems to be wearing some regular traveler's clothes, and the only weapon you actually see him carrying is a dagger that's perhaps more used for practical use than actually a weapon. And to the specifics is he's a Path of the Beast barbarian.
Excellent. And then we have Håkon.
Yeah, I'm playing Orion, 6th level war cleric human. Yes, he's carrying a warhammer and a shield and dressed in chainmail. He hates injustice, so he will just want to do the right thing all the time.
Excellent.
Yes, Sarah, my character is Skulk, a former gladiator, now a level 8 monk of the Way of Shadow. And now, after being a performer for many years, she wants to go out and explore the world.
And you're in the right place. And over here?
Yes, Nord. He is a human, mid-20s, quite scruffy-looking fellow. He is dressed in wilderness gear, and he has this huge bag on the back of his on his back with a longbow, a short bow, and a big crossbow, and a smaller crossbow, and a hand crossbow, and some javelins, and you need the right tool for the right situation. That's his motto.
Excellent. And finally?
Yeah, my name's Avdun. I'm playing Kip, who is a human wizard. He's kind of a scruffy-looking character, not especially charismatic or has a vibrant personality, but he's always got his nose stuck in a book, looking for knowledge. He seems to be obsessed with a task sent out by a friend of his. He's got a long red cloak and a blue robe and a quarterstaff.
I forgot to mention today, Tabaxi, cheerful one.
Okay.
Can I ask, that's like a fox race or something? No.
Yeah, cat, but like
Cat
more
people.
jaguar than house cats.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So all of you are right now in the city of Waterdeep, the city of splendors. Waterdeep is, it's huge. It's on the Sword Coast. It's a coast city, and on the western side, there's like this huge mountain. On the south, you have the docks. To the north, there's the troll wall, and then everything in between is simply streets, cobblestone. On the northern side, you mainly have the richer part of the town, going all the way down to about the center. And on the south by the docks is the shadier side of town, called the Dock Ward. Right now you are quite far north, and you are inside a villa called Albrinter Villa. You have been invited here by the harbors. North, you are a harbor agent. So you know your host very well. Her name is Remalia Haventree. She's go by the names of Remy, and she's the local leader of the Harpers. She has invited you to bring along some friends. And she also extended a special invitation to Willow, because Willow recently helped out the Harpers with another problem and did a very well job at that. So you picked up some people that you may or may not know very well. And you are now settled in her office, waiting for your current mission. Remy is a sun elf, and she poses herself very elegantly, but she's also very kind. Before we start, I want to send your attention to the first handout, which is the code legal of Waterdeep. Waterdeep is actually a city with a city watch. That means there are laws in place. Yeah, we'll get back to that. Remy looks at you, and she's looking quite serious today because there is an issue that she needs your help with. So I thank you so much, all of you, for coming. We have become very low on agents because there's so much going on. So it's so great that you are here. We have a problem with that some ships have gone missing. Ships that should have docked along here or around the Sword Coast, which suddenly isn't where they are supposed to be. We have sent some agents to different locations to try to find most, but we would really like it if you could search out here, see if you find anything about it. You see, we have reason to believe that the Thayans are causing trouble. You know a little bit about this already, Willow.
Yeah, I've met some people hired by Thayans earlier, at least. So, do you think this is connected?
I don't know, but if there is something wrong or strange going on, let's do the most likely people first, and then go from there. At least it is disturbing to see so much Thayan activity along here in the Sword Coast. They're not supposed to be here. For those who don't know, the Thayans are a group of wizards, usually dressed in, or the hierarchy is like the top ones are dressed in red robes, so they're called Red Wizards of Thay. Whenever they are involved in something, it's not good at all. I believe that they are doing something probably in the dock ward. That's where we see to sense some activity. May or may not have anything to do with these ships. At least that's one thing that we are concerned that it might be, and we have reason to believe that they might be transferring stolen goods or something like that. And while you're doing this, we urge you, please do not get into trouble with the law.
Why are you looking at me?
Well, you know what happened in the past.
What is going on?
It was a big misunderstanding, I tell you.
Yes, we know that, but we are in a position right now where we are unlikely to be able to help you out if you get into trouble.
Well, this is going on while I was just talking. The Kip is sitting and throwing like a small ball of blue flame just up and down, just looking much more interested in this blue ball than this woman talking. I was just, what bumbling to himself. Yeah.
There are two more things I want to address. One is a time limit. We are not certain how much time we have Even though things are happening now, who knows how long they will be continuing to do this. And finally, please stay low. If you walk around asking directly about red wizards or Saiyans, they will hear about it. They have spies throughout the city. So, yeah. She also hands you a list of ships that are missing. And she goes, well, even though they haven't been where you were supposed to be, they might have shown up here and we haven't heard about it. So might be worth checking out that as well. Any questions?
Checking out, what did you mean? Did you mean that some of the ships that you said were missing may have arrived after all, but it's just not been reported?
The docks in Waterdeep are very irregular or hard to keep track of.
But there is a harbor master. Maybe we should check in on them.
That's a possibility, yes. We haven't had the time to do that yet.
So all the ships missing, are they from Waterdeep or going to Waterdeep?
No.
They-
They're just traveling the Sword Coast.
But they have disappeared around Waterdeep here? Or why are they?
No, not really.
Okay.
Which is why I want you most to look into Thayan activity that we have discovered in the dock ward. But considering the ships may or may not be involved, it's information that you need to know.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it seems like heading to the docks is a good starting point.
Probably.
Will you be able to do us any services if we do this for you?
Of course, you will be paid.
I'm
According
not
to the
necessarily
certain-
looking for gold.
Oh.
I am.
well.
I would be more interested in trading this for information if you could use your extensive network to assist me.
I'm not sure how much we can do that, but we can try to delimit our without breaking any other promises.
I can be sufficient with that answer, I guess.
Excellent. So as you're heading out of the villa, you realize that you are in very close proximity to Troll Skull Alley. Your characters have probably been in the area for a little bit of time. So you know that in this street there will be different kind of shops, a blacksmith, and there's a detective agency also here. If there's anything you want to do there before heading up. Oh, and there's a tavern.
We head down to the docks. Unless someone has anything to do.
Does anyone need anything before we...
Yeah, I would like to just ask. I'm sorry for this being a technical question, but I know there's some spells require a component.
If you have a component pouch, that will cover it.
Thank you.
Except if it says it's something that costs this amount of gold
Yeah,
and is consumed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have anything in my component
no.
pouch, but I have a component pouch.
Yeah, then you have everything you need in there.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. And then between the others, you refill it.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you.
No.
We could head down to the docks first, but there was a detective shop or detective working here. I don't know how familiar you are with this sort of work, but it's kind of new to me. Maybe we could get a few tips. Maybe we could. Maybe he's already investigating and wants to share some information.
And you can bet he's going to take paid for it.
Well, we can offer our services in return if we find something. If he's looking for a particular ship that's missing and we find information about that, maybe we can return it. I mean, we can always just say we don't want to pay, right? It's no harm in actually going then and seeing if he knows
Fair
anything.
enough, I think.
Unless you think it's a bad idea.
No, not necessarily bad, but they have... those guys usually work for money. So...
Anyone has a high persuasion?
I'm not that good in a social setting. I'm not a people person.
I look a little bit. Well, you see, I might not. Normally, yes, but I have a slight misunderstanding with the harbor authorities a few months ago. You see, and you don't mind if I use this hood while I'm going to do? That's okay, isn't it? It might come handy when it's raining.
I prefer books to people, so I rather. But I can be persuasive if I get some time to prepare. I can be very charming. I can charm a person.
Yes,
Per
and
se.
that is
Illegal.
that is illegal, and then we will
Yeah,
get
I
arrested.
noticed that it's like these mundane cities. It bothers me. It really bothers me. But,
Using magic to influence.
Anyone.
Official
Well, it's probably also
Citizens.
here.
Lord.
to influence a citizen. Yeah, okay.
It's
I
just
guess
different if it's against the city.
someone
or
needs to
citizen
sweet talk
or no.
someone.
But maybe if one of you could distract the harbor master for a little bit, then I can talk to the harbor master assistants because,
They don't recognize you.
well, since you put it that way, well, yes, maybe.
While you've been walking, you suddenly find yourself outside the detective agency, just in case you want to stop by.
You mind if I step inside?
No, I
Not at
agree. I agree, but
Yeah.
Not at all, but
I'm not sure how we should present it to them.
I'm just gonna be blunt and see how he reacts.
Yeah.
Because I
We were
don't.
warned against.
Like,
Oh,
yeah.
maybe I should.
Maybe
Maybe this is a bad idea.
we don't
then.
know
Yeah.
if we can trust him. And then
And spice everywhere.
yeah,
Maybe we could just ask about the ship and keep
Yeah,
the,
probably,
the other
probably.
guys out of it.
Yeah.
I think it was that. It was problematic talking about the Faians, right? So
exactly.
maybe if we just say we are looking for a couple of ships.
But
Yeah.
we have a list of those how many ships were it? 6?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we can just say we are looking into the disappearance of one ship and investigating that. We have
Yeah.
discovered other missing
We are
ships.
hired
Ship
by
number
the
4,
owner
the
ships.
Seagull. We're looking for the Seagull.
And we are going to investigate, and we are wondering if he or
Also
they
any other ships.
are on some similar sort of missions that we could cooperate with them. Maybe.
Or maybe pay him for information. I don't mind spending gold on this.
Maybe,
I
but
look like I'm going to
if we offer to cooperate,
Yeah.
then they can tell us what they know, and we can tell what we learn.
Okay. I'll let it.
Maybe.
Do you want to join me inside?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, me
I
too.
don't
I'll
know
go
if I
inside.
trust him.
Unusually beneficial arrangement between us and the.
Yeah.
Okay, so the sign outside says Tiger's Eye, and it's marked by an orange and black sign featuring a cat's eye. You feel this like strangely familiar.
Kinship.
Oh, maybe you should join us then.
Yeah.
Before we enter, I use prestidigitation to clean the soil off my boots. So
As you come in, there's a human sitting at a desk, his feet up, relaxing, looking at some papers. He looks up and with a big smile, like, "Oh, welcome, welcome. So, what can I do for you?"
I nudge you forward and step back.
Yeah, we have been hired to look into the disappearance of the
The Seagull.
seagull.
It's one. It's.
Oh, right. You're looking for those ships, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the Seagull, the Sea Queen's Fury,
Yeah.
the blah 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 blah. Yeah.
So I'm assuming you guys also have to investigate this in some sort of way.
Well, no one has asked me yet, but I pick up something here, pick up something there.
Yeah, and if we could cooperate, we can do most of the legwork for you.
Oh.
Hey, wait a minute.
But you want something in return.
Yeah, was it information?
We need information.
Yeah.
Any leads?
Don't
Yeah.
I know you?
No, he's
I don't
outside.
think. I don't think so. I don't, no. I don't think so.
Aren't those two outside? No, you are.
No.
Okay, you're as well. Yeah, that's all right.
Right. Now, okay. Well,
I have one of those faces.
Well, you can't go around looking for ships like that, can you? So, what I can do, if you give me some information back, is that I'll let you have, for free, worth 100 gold each, a false identity.
Oh.
This list is filled with names and occupations of people that you can, and I have costumes as well to go with them, so you can go properly undercover. They have paid leases, paid rents, working permits, everything in order. So you don't have to sell your good name.
I could
Yeah.
probably pass off as a scribe. He seems about my age, and yeah,
Can see a thing.
we are similar color skin because he's from close to where I am from. So, yeah,
Okay.
could work.
So which name was that?
That is Baivan from Tesk, the scribe, 25 years old.
Uh-huh. Good. Anyone
If
else?
if no one objects to that.
It's fine by me.
Yeah, looking at the age, there's not a lot of those guys I can pass as.
Oh well, there are some of these might be elves or halflings or dwarves.
I'll go for. Wait. How old was the painter? I can see in the name.
You can move it a bit closer down so you can dash in with.
Okay.
Painter is.
But
Oh,
you
yeah,
seem to
painter.
be the one. I'm humble to.
Egon Deathspear.
What's your name, by the way? North?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm humble to North. You might be the one most in need of another identity. If
Are you mad? Are you going to give him blackmail material like that?
no,
Are you-
I'm mumbling.
Are you completely stupid, man?
I'm mumbling it to you, like.
Yeah, I know, and I try to not let him hear it, but no, do not. If you do that, then he can just go to the can say, give me
He
3.
doesn't
Well-
need to know your
He doesn't need
identity
know
to
you.
give you
You
a
get a
fake
false
one.
identity, so you'll be fine.
Right. I don't think so. No.
Yeah, well, actually, I'm not sure it's necessary to have a false identity unless we are going to do something illegal.
There's so many laws in this city.
Yeah.
We're gonna break some of them
I
at some
think
point.
so, yeah.
So I'm going for Ngog Deathspear, painter, 19, birthplace unknown.
Excellent. You want to look through and see if you want some as well? You didn't want one.
Not,
No.
it doesn't seem like he's impressed with the idea at all.
Are you leaving the premises while they are looking at it, or
No.
No? Hmm?
No, not yet.
We can be, you can like while we look at the identities, we keep walking down to the harbor.
Yeah. So you decide afterwards if you wanted one or.
Willow will say to him, thanks for the offer. I feel like I would probably mess up and say the wrong name, so I'm more comfortable actually just staying myself. But
Of
I
course.
appreciate the offer.
Of course. Well, if you change your mind, I'm here.
Yeah, I'll take this cook. Soki Hurfisim, 30 years. I can probably process that. But if I use it or not, we will see. But I have the option then.
He finds some costumes that will help you get into the role. So for the chef, he finds like a chef's hat and an apron and some of those things. The scribe, you probably don't need anything.
Your presentation can change. Can disguise yourself, or
No.
It's
No,
not just
no. Okay,
So he hands you this elaborate robe,
that looks like mine.
pretty much. But you know, it's a different color, so you can switch
Okay, yeah.
if you ever need it.
Just pack it in my bag. Yeah.
And then it was.
There are no insignias on the costumes or like identity markers, faction markers, etc.
No.
Okay, so like neutral stuff.
Yeah. Well, there is a mark that is sort of like looks like a scribe's guild, but you know that it's fake.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's something that's not used, but most people wouldn't know that. Right. Yeah. You head off towards the docks. The docks is on the other side of the town. So you probably walk down. Do you want to walk down the main street or one of the side streets?
Main streets, while we can use them.
So you walk down the main street, which is a little bit wider than the rest. For those familiar in the city, a couple of blocks away, you would have the Yawning Portal, for example, very famous tavern. And
Halfway down the main streets, I slip into a side alley and see if anyone is following them.
Okay, roll perception. Oh, today's first roll.
Always.
No, he slipped into the side
Oh yeah.
to see if
23.
someone was following the rest of us.
You don't see anyone particularly following you, though. You do see a couple of street kids that pay a little bit extra interest to you, and they have this pile of papers, and they start running after the others.
Us?
Yeah.
Do I see them as well, or?
Oh yeah. Then you do. And then they're like, buy the Daily Trumpet, buy the Daily Trumpet.
I'll call beckon one over.
Yeah. Yeah.
If I do a magic trick for you, can I have a look at it?
No. It's one nib each. We can't have them out for free because then we got in trouble.
How much is in one nib?
A copper.
Okay, I tell you what. I'll
copper.
give you a copper, and I'll do a little magic tricks for you as, and I'll throw some like red and blue and green balls in the air.
Yeah, this is magnificent. Thank you.
What does it say?
You see that it's a bit of local news in there. Roll an insight.
Okay.
Everyone?
Well, those reading the paper.
Yeah, I'm reading.
Yeah.
I'm reading. 16.
Oh, 4. And that one.
7.
Okay, so you're reading it and you go like wide-eyed and it's like, whoa, did they really do this? And you guys are like, this is absolutely gossip.
I read over his shoulder and, hey, I'm just at line 2. You can turn the page. Wait,
It's quite amazing, this town, there's so much going on, so it's really fascinating stuff.
Yeah, what letter is that again?
That letter?
Yeah.
You don't know the letters? I can teach you the letters if you would like.
Yeah, I know, but I just mix up some.
That one is a P.
I knew that.
Yeah, I believe you.
Alrighty, yeah. You keep on walking. On one other side street, you see, when you glance over, you see that there's like this window that sticks out a little bit and looks very purple. And someone exits this door, and there's like this puff of purple smoke just
Out the door?
yeah. When they're exiting, it comes up out with them, and the door shuts again.
Would I know what that is? In Arcana or something?
It looks like smoke, and it's quite far, like
Yes, you can't-
half a block
You
in.
can't discern if it's like magical smoke or not.
Or like a club smoke?
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
It's that far away, so you just see the puff, and it kind of disperses afterwards.
Does it look like this is a natural occurrence around here? Like people just notice and then walk away? Or are people like, oh, what's going on?
No one of those people who are passing that street seem to pay much attention to it.
Purple smoke. So is that like a...
Okay,
like
I go over and see if it's Gnomish workshop.
So you walk, you walk over, and what you see is that the window that sticks out a little bit like this, and inside there is a beholder
Oh,
in the window. Like you know,
Roll
a beholder is like large, round. It's got lots of eyes sticking out, and yeah, the beholder is
And he's in this,
hovering in the window.
in a store window.
is it
On the jet
immobile?
beholder.
It's not moving.
It's a movie. It's frozen in time, yeah.
Behold, a beholder.
I feel like walking in the opposite direction.
I want to go in there. I want to have
Is
a
there
look
any
at this.
sign on the door or over the window or something?
Yeah,
Yeah.
certainly.
Is this?
Yeah, I point at the sign that says something completely different, and say there is do not feed the beholder.
So the shop sign says Old Sublob's Shop.
Old sublob?
Yeah. And as you're looking in, you see the beholder is purple, and you see lots of purple smoke in there. And when you look in, you also see purple, 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 purple.
Skulk, you hear a message in your head. Please can we go in? Please can we go in?
It's not like you're pressed of time or something. No.
Having both met a gazer and a zombie beholder recently, is this a real beholder?
Yeah, and it's looked fresher than the last one you met.
Oh, I'm staying outside.
I just dart in and grab hold of the. Can you tell me about this fascinating creature? What is that?
So as you're entering, you see a deep gnome with 9 purple eyes painted on his forehead.
Painted.
Yeah, he jumps up and he says, "Hail, well met! Come browse the shelves of the most curious curiosity shop in the world. Welcome to Old Sublob's Shop."
This is amazing. Tell me about this.
Yes,
Please,
I know
please.
it is. What's amazing? Well, I know
The beholder.
the beholder. Oh yeah. The beholder is iconic, right?
Wow, it's amazing. How did you get it? How did you manage to trap it in time and space?
Okay. Can you keep a secret? Yeah.
Of course. I like to note the secrets down, but if that's okay.
I didn't.
What? How? Why? What?
Is it just
It's the old Sublob. He went to the Underdark and he met the beholder and he fought it and he got it taxidermized. So it's a stuffed beholder.
So you're Sublob Junior,
No, I'm also old Sublob, but
not quite so old.
no, because I mean I bought the shop and it was called Old Sublobs. And I tried to change the name to my name or what I used to be named, and it didn't stick. So then I changed my name instead. So now I'm Old Sublob.
That's amazing.
I know.
Wow.
I'm so fascinated. I'm just gonna browse through the store, and if you don't, you know from the meeting with me, if you don't grab me and drag me out, I'll be there for hours. I'm like a record collector going nuts right now.
okay?
Yeah.
You see like tiny miniature horses that are purple. You feel purple perfume.
Does he have books?
I'll be heading
Very
down
little
to
books.
the exit
Huh?
and like
No.
dragging
No books?
him.
Well, he's got a purple like notebook with
Can-
purple pages
can I look
and
at it?
purple ink.
Can I look at it?
Yeah,
It's
sure.
like text in it.
No, it's purple. It's just a notebook, so
okay.
it's empty. But the pages are purple, and he's like, "Yeah, I got purple ink to go with it. You can't even see what you're writing because it's all purple."
Oh, this is fantastic. Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, it's magnificent.
Strong one, drying out.
Are you gonna drag me out or?
I'm not inside. Okay. I'm patiently waiting outside and not stepping close to that beholder.
Okay. Yeah. I'll
roll
stay there
an
for hours
insight.
if you don't drag me out.
Okay.
5.
You're standing outside, and you feel like this beholder. It feels like it's looking at you.
Take a step into an alley.
Okay, I'll try to use my minuscule strength to dry out. Or
Yeah.
do I need to?
No, I mean, if he says you can drag me out, you can drag me out.
Yeah.
I'll let you drag me out. Yeah. Okay. But I really want to go back here. After.
Later,
Yeah.
after.
Yeah. Cool. Thanks.
Okay. Moving further along, you pass some more taverns. There's Green's Rest, which is a small kind of nice, very quiet place. You find the ship's prow, which looks like the prow of the ship, which also has people inside. There's lots of sounds and yelling coming from in there. And there's a pile of shops and whatever, but none as exotic as old sublobs. And you come down to the outside the harbor master.
So if one of you could get him outside and talk to him a little bit, I can talk to the assistant harbor master and find out what's going on here.
You want him to go outside to talk to him?
Yes, just as long as if you can get him out, and he will probably show you the ships you're asking for and stuff like that.
You need like a distraction? Or?
Yeah, I would like to speak with someone that is not him.
We enter and start. Therefore, why would the harbor master go out with us and not send one of his assistants? Okay, we enter and start.
Yeah, but that's okay. If he sends one of his assistants, I can talk to that assistant.
Yeah. So we
Fair
enter
enough.
and start.
So I wait
asking about
outside
the
and wait
ships.
for them.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So the rest of you walk in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Inside, you see the harbor master is sitting behind a desk. He's hunched over, looking at his books, making some notes, yelling at his assistant over at the back. He doesn't seem to notice you coming in.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have a moment?
Yes, a moment.
You might want
Yeah.
to talk. I'll do a message to him. And you'll hear in his head, please look up. We are wanting to talk to you.
Keep in mind, I'm a city official. You can't go. Okay, fine. What is it?
Sorry, sir. We
This
don't
is
mean to
verging
impose.
on illegal.
Yes.
The first, I forgot.
What?
The first bit.
So, yes, fine. Slams the book shut, pushes it aside. Yes, what?
You keep tracks of ship coming in and out of harbor as a harbor master, I assume?
Yes.
I'm looking for a particular ship that was supposed to be here, but I haven't seen it. Perhaps we could have a look and see if it's been here, or you can perhaps tell us if the ship has left or appeared back in harbor.
Yeah, the book is there.
Thank you.
That was
I'm gonna
easy.
go on look into it.
Yeah, it's a official records.
Okay.
Like we don't hide anything. What are you thinking? Do you think I'll collecting money off the books or something like that? No, everything is there. Everything is accounted for.
Sorry, I'm just new in town, so I didn't know how it functions.
Yeah, but I mean, first this blonde, and now you. What's up with people? Why can't you trust me?
What blonde are you talking about? Can I ask?
There's some elfish person. Was
Elf,
there?
blonde elf, female, man,
Yeah, female, possibly just half elf. I don't know. What's it?
young, old?
Elf.
Nah, no, you don't.
Elf.
Pretty nice.
Okay.
Like how am I supposed to determine elf age?
Did she
right?
ask the same question as us?
Yeah, she was looking for. She was asking for boats and Thayans.
My dear Harvard
Thayans?
Master.
Really?
My dear Harvard Master, I have sort of a knack for books, arranging, ordering, looking through numbers, finding systems wherever there are systems, and where there are no systems, I can also find that. Could I be of any assistance to you?
No, I have all the help I need. I
Yeah.
just need peace and quiet and.
I'll do you a favor, okay? I'll get rid of this dust for you, and I do like this, and I clean up dust from the shelves. And
Yeah, just look at the book.
Like we've been actually hired to look for some missing ships. Could you tell us something about those?
Yeah, well, if they're in the book, maybe I know someone who knows something, but
The seagull, the sea queen's fury.
and you open the book and you look through and you see that the Sea Queen's Fury is actually at the docks now.
Ah. There we go. The seagull, what's the latest status on that?
Not mentioned.
Not mentioned. And it has not been any records of it at all?
No, you don't find any of the other ships.
It hasn't entered or left?
Well, you look at the dates, and like some of the ships on the list have been through the docks, but it's a long time ago, like before they went missing.
Oh, okay. So they went out of the dock.
But not all of them.
But the Sea Queen's Fury is in the dock.
Yeah, it's on dock Q.
Q. Okay, so I'll provide this information to the rest of the party. The Sea Queen's Fury, dock Q.
Do you guys have an investment whether or not ships that left the harbor comes back, or like missing ships from owners in the town?
We don't keep track of other harbors. We just see if you come here, you have to pay your fee, and we record that everything is right, and then when they leave, they leave, right?
Okay, yeah. So we head down to dock number.
Q.
Yeah, just want to ask him because he mentioned that the elf woman was asking about Thayans. That's very suspicious. I didn't think that there was any Thayans. Is that a problem here in this city?
Isn't Thayans a bad news?
I know nothing about it. It's
No?
not my place.
I'm just surprised to hear it. I've never heard about those guys in this city.
And so openly. She was asking for them so
Yeah,
openly.
that's
Weird.
strange. Yeah, that's odd.
Then you hear from the back. You like see this kid, red-haired, freckled, peering forward, and he's like, "Oh, yeah, you're talking about Sea Queen's Fury?" And the harbor master goes like, "No, you have work to do. No, but they were asking," and it's like, if they're looking for Sea Queen's Fury, they should probably know that there are rumors that she's selling stolen goods. So you should take care, like not be too involved with them. I think maybe the city watch are looking for them or something. So stay out of trouble.
Can I send this kid a message?
Sure.
I love this spell. I ask you, can you meet us outside afterwards and give us some more information?
He just shakes his head and then he runs.
Gold. We have gold.
Yeah, gold, yeah.
He glances over at the harbor master and he shakes his head again.
Just to make sure, the description of the elf with blonde hair that's not the description of Remy, right?
No.
Right. I just wanted to make sure.
As in afterwards, when you talk to North about it, he will also confirm that it's not an agent that doesn't seem to be someone connected with the
It
harbor.
seemed kind of important that she don't talk about Thay, and then she did it herself. So I just wanted to
Yep.
make sure.
No, she's more. She's very much more like an elf in a way. No one would mistake her for a half elf.
But I think you informed me that the sequence furry is in the harbor and it's suspected for illicit activities. Is that correct?
Yeah. Should we just go and make sure it's actually in the harbor?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good place to start.
Yeah.
Okay, as
Maybe
we're heading
keep
to.
an eye out on red-robed wizards while we're walking.
So if I was inside, I could have sent this to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, because it goes through walls. Yeah.
Mhm.
Just-
Yeah,
Okay.
but you have to know where I am.
yeah.
Okay.
We need some
And you
space
Okay.
at the table as we are close going to the docks. I have some.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
And I want to do a shout out to 2 Crafts on Instagram for lending me a boat,
Wow.
which I find pretty.
Awesome.
Yeah. I thought I had some duck tiles as well. Oh, Over there, Espen, next to the duct tape. Let's see, so if we put it like this, and then we can place the docks alongside there. There, excellent. Isn't it beautiful?
Yes.
Yes.
Like I saw it and I got to borrow it.
Are placed like this or
That doesn't matter.
this way, I think.
Yeah, but it's at the docks, so there it is. And
I guess it's like this or something.
Yeah.
that works.
That works.
Like so, water deep is called water deep because the water in the dock is very deep, right? So it's no wonder that that the large ships can go all the way into town and don't have to be out there. Let's see. So on the ship, you can see some people. I got to borrow some painted figures, but I also needed one unpainted.
Does anyone have a spare caster, maybe?
That's fine. It's
Well, this is
mainly
the-
for the view. And up here on deck, there's also a cat that's laying, sleeping on the railing. So you walk over to, and you find, you find Duck Hugh, and the Sea Queen's Fury is there.
Okay. No, I think we're a little bit in my territory. I think I should be able to talk to these guys. But what do we? How should we approach it? What do you have any suggestions? What to ask for?
Yeah,
How
what
to
is
approach it?
our-
What?
I mean, our main goal here is to figure out if the Thanes were involved in the missing ships, right? This ship isn't missing, but maybe the Thanes is still involved in the illicit stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but how
But,
sh-
but the
how should-
real main mission was to locate the missing ships, right?
Yeah.
No, we found
the
one-
Thanes
one of
was
six.
not a mission. That was just a lead to
yeah.
where we might find the
Actually,
missing
it was
ships.
mainly the other way around. Actually.
Really?
Yeah. So the Thanes was the main mission, but
Okay.
the ships was like maybe somewhat connected. And,
Okay.
They are quite concerned about that, so they wanted to push that agenda
Okay.
as well.
But
And
this
like-
ship might have been missing and it just entered late, right?
It could, yeah.
So we
Yeah, so
move
maybe-
for
so-
asking as if we were asking for the ship, but we're also like trying to suss out any clues for Thayans without actually saying the word Thayans or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can ask them if they have some.
If they're in leads
Interests.
with the Thanes, they it's probably not wise to.
Yeah, but therefore we
Say
go
anything.
forward
Well,
like.
You have some false identities, right?
Exactly.
If they
Yeah.
actually
And-
are doing illegal stuff, maybe you can
Yeah.
approach them and try to hire them.
The kid,
With
the
illegal
kid
identity.
mentioned that they are selling stolen objects. We could try to snoop out if they are, try to get them to admit that they are selling stolen items.
Okay, if you do, then you'll screw up for me. I think I can talk to these guys.
Okay.
I have been
Yeah.
in quite similar line of business earlier.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
So let
The
the,
same
let the
one.
shady one try to suss out if
If you-
they're
if you-
shady.
Oh, they are shady. No, not about that. But maybe they're the right kind of shady instead of wrong kind of shady.
Absolutely.
What's the best kind of shady?
Me.
Oh,
Gotcha.
But do you have a way to talk to them about the Thanes without?
Yeah, I think so. Actually,
Yeah?
I think so.
Really? Okay.
Confident. yes.
Okay.
I trust you, Lynn.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can
we'll
try them.
follow along.
Or just wait outside. What do you think?
I can.
I want to pet the cat, so I'll follow along.
Yeah.
I'm
Well,
gonna
not
stay a bit
outside. We will.
back.
I guess we won't.
Alongside.
First thing, you don't go aboard a ship without being
No.
invited. So I suggest I go first, and I'll try to get you aboard if they are interested in talking.
Yeah.
I'll stay
With you.
back.
I'll actually jump in the harbor and follow along underwater.
I have.
I have a swim speed and can breathe underwater.
Oh, okay. Okay. I can test water breathing as well if we needed it. So yeah. Just let me know.
You might not hear what happens.
No, but if he gets in trouble, I'll be closer than being
I
down.
have
So
a side
assume it
crystal.
will be
Could I like
easier.
let him know if something happens?
Probably, yeah.
30 feet range.
Well, yeah, 30 feet it might be a tad short, all depending. But it could work, possibly,
try.
maybe.
Yeah.
You also noticed that while you were walking here that there are like shops along the harbor.
So here.
Yeah, over here.
By the way, can we between us collect a pot of something like 50 gold or something? If everyone can contribute 10 or something.
I have to bribe.
No, not exactly. Just
Or your
just to show them that we are able to do business with them.
So we
How
show
much
off
did you
our-
need?
Probably I probably won't need anything, but I should have 50 gold
I'll
available.
hand you 50 gold.
Wow. I look like I'm going into shell shock.
I'm gonna watch you if you don't use it. I want it back.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Of course. Okay, then but give me a chance to talk to them, and I will try to. I will wave for you if you're
in trouble.
if you're in trouble, then I'll jump into the water and go.
Perfect.
No problem. So I'll walk up to the ship.
Sure.
And is there a gangplank going up to the ship or something like that?
It is, and you can see some of the people who are like on the ship. You can see that they are moving crates up and down on the side there, and there's one guy standing up here. With your background and everything, you do notice that he's unarmed, which is a bit peculiar to you because I mean, when you walk up, you assess like who's carrying what kind of things. The others seems like sailors, pretty much. You seem to think he looks somewhat familiar, like it reminds you of someone, but it's a long distance, so it's probably not.
So I'll follow along with them. I'm intrigued.
So the two of you are walking up?
Yeah.
I look a little surprised when you come along. Okay, it's your hide.
Like, yeah.
Then again, it looks like they like cats, so perhaps. So I'll go up ahead, and when I come close, I approach the gang. There's probably a guard or something along the gangplank, and I'm yelling up to the Queen's Fury and asking him if I can get permissions to get aboard to discuss business.
What kind of business?
It's something like squares, crates, and then I'm starting to drop in slang from thieves' cant, signaling to them that I'm involved in the smuggling business as well, and I'm here to buy and sell.
Do they speak thieves' cant? They do. Probably do not.
Yeah.
Actually.
And but I have already singled out him, so I'm going to try to get to him.
They think, like the dude that you're talking to, he thinks that, this guy's weird. I have no idea what he's talking about. So he's like, okay, permission to come aboard granted. I'll go get the captain.
Yeah.
And he heads into this section, and out from there comes a woman.
So we're aboard now?
Yeah, and you can move on board.
The things I said sounded very inconspicuous when I said them, but for someone who's involved in the smuggling business, and may or may not be wanted for that. We know what the jargon or the things to say or do, but so actually I'm coming here posing as a someone who's going to sell and buy smuggled goods.
The captain comes up to you. She's heard because it's sound travels. So she comes up and she's like, "Yeah, no, I'm sorry. We're not interested. We have everything we need right now."
And then I'm going to try to inject in Thieves' Cant a warning that the authorities are prowling for you.
Okay.
Because of your trade.
Before we continue with that conversation, now that you're closer, you recognize that this dude up
I
here.
can't see anything on the
Yeah, well, this dude.
Yeah.
He.
On painter one, yeah.
Yeah. The unarmed guy.
Yeah.
You recognize him as a former gladiator.
Fellow gladiator.
He was possibly a bit more famous than you. So you would know who he is without him knowing you directly, possibly, maybe.
So I'll act as a fan. Yes. Do you know his name?
Yeah, it's Gaumai.
Galmai? Oh, Galmai! Awesome! I haven't seen you since the battle of against.
Yeah, that's the weird thing. Like there was this huge battle which he won, and it was magnificent and epic. And after that, no one had heard from him.
Yeah. What happened to you, anyways? I was gonna buy you all the ale.
He seems to be a bit embarrassed about it, like glancing at the others who are looking at him very strangely, like surprised. And he's like, "Well, Captain, permission to just go ashore?" And she's like, "Yeah, permission granted." And he's like, "Well, pleasure to meet you. Come, let's talk over here." And he walks with you over towards the docks.
Yeah.
And so we'll pause there and return to you and the captain. So the captain answers, still in Thieves' Cant, something in the line of thanking you, and they have everything under control.
Yeah, and then I'm going to ask them about the other ships, about the Seagull and the 2-3 others, and they are missing. And do they have any information on them?
She just nods and she's like, "No, there. It's no problem."
But we need the info. Could you offer the gold?
Hey, what didn't she go?
You're not there.
Just shouting across. Off on the go!
So I still try to pump her for a little more information because I heard that they have some troubles and I have a contact there I really need to get hold of. It's kind of delicate if I can't get him. It will be trouble for him, that's bad. It will be trouble for me, that's worse.
Okay, I'm sorry. I think that ship has sailed. If you, I hope you weren't close to them.
Do you know anything about where it has sailed?
I'm not at liberty to discuss this information.
That's a pity, I say, and start grabbing my money purse and giving the clinks of coin.
Yes. Well, that's the way of life, isn't it? So if there's nothing else, I'm afraid I have to return to my quarters.
Yes, so I'll try to offer her a little bit of money to sell you something more, but it doesn't seem like she's interested.
No.
Not even if I try really hard.
It will be pretty impossible to
Okay.
to convince.
Fair
But if you stay there and talk to her a bit more, she will say, "Oh, are you sure you don't need a job?"
Actually, yes, because water is getting a little bit hot.
I have had an unfortunate incident with some of my crew, so I'm looking for a new first mate. You seem to be able to fit that job, but we also, there's a few more roles that needed to be filled. I'm missing a bosun, a quartermaster, and a surgeon, and a cook. A few more.
Okay. I have actually a few connections in the cities, and I knew at least 2 people that can fill those roles if you're interested.
Absolutely, very interested indeed. As you are well aware of, we are on a tight schedule because of the circumstances in the city.
Yes. And some of them are quite eager to leave the city with me.
Yes.
For some mysterious reason.
Yes, that would be quite interesting, actually.
So if I get her to repeat the list over a cook and
Let's see. I believe I have this.
Didn't some of us take the identity of cook?
But did I need they need a
Quartermaster?
no boatsman. Yeah, okay, that's it.
Bosun.
After talking to her, you feel like there is still some things going on in the ship that might lead you to something.
So if you will give me a few hours, then I can see if I can get those people ashore. You're not I look at the cat. You have nothing against getting cats aboard, do you?
Oh no! We even already have a cat.
Yeah.
She says, and she points up at the cat, which is sleeping there. Still sleeping actually.
So I'll go down the gangplank, go past the other guys like I haven't seen them before in my life, and whisper, "The Red Boots Inn." And then I go to the Red Boots Inn and sit down at the bar.
Sure. You were talking to Gaumai, so he took you a far while away from the ship, and he was like, "I'm sorry, I haven't told the crew about my past."
Why not? You were awesome.
Yeah, no.
The scourge of Gladiator Deep.
No, it's not really. It's not something I'm proud of, and I did what I had to do to survive. And once I got the chance to get away, I did. Maybe it sounds weird, but I've never been a fan of fighting at all. Violence seems so.
But you were so good at it.
Yes, yes, I am. But but it never gave me any pleasure, at least not after a while. So now I just avoid it as much as possible. And I got a passage on the ship. Like I can work there. They don't expect me to fight if there's anything, and I get to earn a bit of money. So
But you
I'm
must have
hoping
been
to buy
rich
a.
after all the wins.
I'm almost have enough for a farm, so I'm hoping, for a small little settlement, maybe some miles out here, maybe Golden Fields. That's a nice place, I've heard. And, just have some goats. Maybe goats, yeah. I
That's
like
the
goats.
dream for you, goats.
Yeah, peace and quiet. And then the creaking of goats. we have chickens on the ship. It's not the same.
No.
Goats are much better company.
So I'll ixnay on the gladiator A.
Yeah, no more gladiator for me. No.
What sjørøverspråk?
Yeah, pirate language.
Yeah.
Mambo jumbo.
Yeah, but I appreciate you recognizing me, and I thank you for your time, and yeah, good luck with.
I followed you into gladiatordom because of you when I saw you as a young wee kid.
I'm sorry I led you down that road. I'm sorry.
I'm not. I made so much gold.
Well, if there's anything else I can do to, to make it up to you, for
I'm like starry-eyed and like, I'll just hang out with you.
Well, violence should never be the answer to any question, and particularly not for entertainment. I wish people could just live in peace and harmony.
I'm like flying over my head.
Haven't you ever met someone that's special to you? Someone that you could grow close to? And
Is it a face on the coin, gold coins, like a king or something?
dragons.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm like cuddling a coin.
Yeah, no. Roll an insight.
Insight. 5.
Oh.
Yeah, you're just struck with this fangirl
Yeah.
vibe. So yeah, it's like, well, thank you again for your time. I'll have to go back, but you take care, okay? Don't get yourself into trouble. Okay. He looks a little disheartened. And he starts turning away and walking back.
Yeah.
As Willow see North leave and say something I can't understand from underwater, I guess. Can I swim underneath the boat? I guess this is towards the harbor,
Yeah.
where there are less eyes. Get to the back part of the ship, and it looks like the captain's quarters has some windows.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I'm gonna surface and with my winged boots just fly up and take a peek in and see if I see something incriminating or some red wizards.
So as you
Yes,
pass,
but you decide what you do, but I at least walked past you and asked you to meet me somewhere.
I was underwater.
You were on the water, right?
Yeah.
So
So
that's,
the
I
others-
saw you walk past, but you couldn't understand what you were saying.
What could have happened is that when you passed me, I could send you a message. But
Sure.
Yeah. But he can still do this.
Yes,
I'm still
yeah,
doing
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna infiltrate it. I'm just gonna have a look and then meet up with you.
Okay.
Unless I get caught.
So the ship has several decks, several
Okay.
layers. Of course, the lower deck you can't see in because there's no windows there. But there are 2 decks with windows at it. This window here, so on the lower deck, it's open,
Okay.
and you can see in very easily. And you can also hear the cackling of hens.
Yeah.
So over here, in this window, you see there are 3 hens and a rooster. Inside what appears to be usually a cabin for guests, maybe, but right now it's a hen house.
Okay.
So you're flying past that. Do you want to check out? There seems to be one more room further back. On this side.
If it's open and so I don't have to jam it open or something.
It's not open, but it's glass, so you can look through.
Okay.
Yeah.
the sequence aviary, not fury.
So when you fly a little bit more backwards on the boat, you look in and you see that it looks like a a surgeon's room.
Okay.
So there are lots of equipment and stuff, like a saw, you know, the usual surgeon equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you fly further up, and you find the captain's quarters. Yeah, the captain's quarters is there. It looks like a desk. There is a book on it, and apart from that, it's really tidy. Like there's not much there. An extra chair.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna attempt fate. I'm just gonna go down into water and catch up with them after having done the message.
I'll
to
be
meet
heading
up.
over to the red something inn.
Yep.
I'm assuming there was like glass panes in the captain's quarters. Yeah. Otherwise, I might have looked in the book.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit too far to look through the glass door. Yeah.
And I didn't see anything incriminating or suspicious, right? Hence, a surgeon table and a normal captain's quarter. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, you can probably fly over here as well, looking through the back windows there, without getting noticed because they're mostly focused at the middle. But in there, you can only see like the crew's. There's where they make the food and eat the food and stuff like that. So
Okay.
nothing out of the ordinary.
Gonna swim back and jump on through the dock a bit further away and just shake off all the water and try to catch up with the other guys.
Yeah, sure. So
Sniff,
you-
sniff. Does anyone smell drowned rat?
So you meet up at Red Boot?
Good.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. Partly completed the mission, but not complete success either. I got to talk to the captain. She knows more than she would tell me, but they are involved in a bit of shady business. I think they know what happened to the other ships. But I couldn't get her to tell me. However, she is searching for crew. She needs a surgeon. She needs a cook. And she needs a quartermaster.
Someone who can repair stuff, or
Someone who can repair stuff and someone who can tell the crew what to do and how to do. And they need a ship's cat.
no problem with that. I can I can use mending. So
You can, but that will give you away as not that
have
that
a
you're not
cartographer.
normal seaman.
good point. Good point.
I have proficiency with cartographers' tools, so map maker and stuff.
Yeah. So we can. So what I told them is that I knew some people who were eager to leave town with them. So I really don't know. This might be a false lead. We might not get anything out of hiring on the ship and leave the city, but I think she is involved in this. I think the ship is involved in it.
You said you felt like she knew more than she
Yeah,
was letting on
she
about the other ships.
yeah, she told me that the others.
How about
ships-
the Thayans?
Yeah.
Did you ask anything of?
No, I didn't ask directly about the Thea, but I think I don't know if she's against or opposed or with them, but I think she knows something about them.
Okay. I had a quick look through some of the windows.
Yeah.
Didn't see much. A couple of chickens, a surgeon's table, and the captain's quarter looked normal. But yeah, I feel like I could trust your intuition on this, and I don't know if I'm suitable for any of it, but I can cook
We need
and pretty proficient with medicine.
You're fairly strong, aren't you?
Yeah.
Then you need it on the ship.
Okay.
Easy as that. So I really need to hear with you. What do you think? Do you think is it worth trying to hire on the ship to see if my hunch is correct? If they knew something, know something more, or do you have any other leads we could follow up?
I think we don't have any other leads. We
really
could
don't.
search for leads, but I mean, if we have one lead, might as well
Run with it.
run it through and
Yeah.
see
Where
it
are they
leads us.
going?
Of course, they will not tell someone who is not aboard the ship. But if I hire on, then I will become. I might get the officer's position, so I will get to know that very fast.
Okay.
So the question is, do you think it's worthwhile trying to sign on to this ship, try to leave Waterdeep and try to see if what this ship is involved in,
I'm game.
or
Mostly because my
Yeah.
hero is there.
yep, but I really suggest that we do not come out as adventurers. I want us to be normal people who wants to get away from the ship, and that means no throwing magic north and south and east and west.
That ship looks highly flammable.
Oh,
That's all I'm
Scott,
saying.
you talked.
That's
with
all I'm saying.
Oh, sorry. You talked with someone else on the ship. I saw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you
He
offer
was
something more?
an awesome gladiator, my hero, and now he doesn't want to be known for being an awesome kick-ass gladiator for some reason. But like we have some.
He would like to lie low. I can relate to that.
Yeah.
Was he working on the ship?
Yeah.
Oh.
And that's another thing. If she has already had a friendship with one of the crew, then that increases our chances to get them to talk, to be friendly with them. So my suggestion is, unless someone can come up with a better idea, I would like us to sign on.
If
but-
if it leads us the information that we need,
We don't know, but
it's what we got. If we're going on the ship, I might need some time to rest to prepare some other stuff because at the moment
you are not a wizard. You are a normal.
I know. But if things comes to a scuffle and knowing us, they tend
When
to
we
do
were-
that. I need some time to prepare some
When
other
we
stuff
have
that
left
is
Harbor,
not
I would advise us
flammable.
to not mess
Stuff
with
that
the
doesn't
rest
blow
of the
up.
crew.
exactly.
Exactly. So, but I don't think that will be a problem. She didn't give us a very short. She didn't give us a time when to leave. But
time was a concern from Remy,
yeah,
right?
I think she wants to, and I think the captain here wants to leave as short as possible. But it's highly unusual to leave the same day. So I do not think we will leave until the time
Like the
flows
quest
tomorrow.
giver.
No.
And that might also give us a chance to report back to.
Can I still switch my false identity to something that fits there?
The problem with doing that is you have to go all the way back north, which is a while.
So
Okay.
my suggestion is I don't care if you use your fake or your normal identity, but I don't think you should come out as clerics and wizards and stuff.
I don't use both. So.
I'm a cook.
And you're a,
No problem.
And you're a bookkeeper.
I got your
Bookkeeper,
I got your message.
yeah. Your job is hit them in the head when they tries to cosmetic.
I will not burn stuff unless told to. Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
No prestidigitation of what the hell they name.
It's so handy when you're feeling, grimy and you've been out.
Another way to get clean is to be kicked off the ship into the sea.
I'm listening. I get your point. I'm a very clean man. Nothing else I can say about that.
Okay, so if that's all right with you, I suggest I tell the captain that I have found his crew, and I are ready to leave tomorrow. That means that one of us can run back with a letter to our employer and keep her in the loop.
Yeah.
So we don't just disappear and without any trace. Because when is the next tide going? When does the ship normally leave?
Early morning the next day would be an option. You also know that without a full crew, it's hard for them to leave.
Exactly. And then I can just tell that I have the crew, but they're not ready until tomorrow. That's a very common thing. Everyone aboard on that one? And you may start addressing me as sir.
Can I ask you like a technical question? Does that give me enough time to prepare new spells? Or how does that work? I'm not.
It's on a long rest, and
Yeah, I'm going to try to arrange it so that we don't leave until tomorrow morning.
we'll have to wait and see.
Okay, yeah. I prepared some fireballs and lightning bolts and very, very frightening stuff. Yeah.
Right.
Everyone in?
I'm in.
So you're heading back to Clara?
And if anyone want me to call you by a name that's not your own, then you better inform me.
Engel.
Can you remember my real name?
Can I?
Remember my real name?
No, it's something.
Okay,
So
good.
I am Bai. B-R-E. That is my cover identity.
Bye.
Bai.
Bye bye.
Yeah, like
Engel Despair.
how is that?
Angie.
Engog.
Angie. Okay.
I'm Sokehur Fizim. Just call me Fizim, I guess.
Soak. Doc.
Sok?
We're calling you Doc.
If I'm trying to be cool, then Despair.
How do you say Håkon?
Sokehur Fizim.
So kuhur.
Yeah. Sokehur.
So kuhur.
Kehur.
And one thing more. Languages. What languages do you speak? Is there language we can communicate among ourselves? That's
Common, isn't it?
Sylvan.
I'm not sure what Sokehur Fizim's original language is, or
Master, if I saw the.
do any of just check it out. Do any of you have a common knowledge that is not common?
Sylvan.
Sylvan.
And you two can talk.
I speak Abyssal, Draconic, and Elvish. Uncommon.
I speak Dwarvish and Goblin. I understand, but
Okay, so okay, no,
I'm
no.
not.
I'll mumble something in Abyssal for myself.
Common is good. Common is good.
Okay, who wants to take a bet with me? He is the first one gets thrown overboard.
Yeah. Or keyhole.
Okay, I'll try to get you just arrested when you do something stupid. Okay, so I'll go back to the captain. And,
Yeah, Captain Clara is at her ship.
Yep.
When you return, she's pointing at crates and stuff, and you can see that most of the things on the dock has been loaded.
yes, and I informed her that I found a crew. The dock is very capable. The others should suffice, but they will not be ready until tomorrow morning, I'm afraid.
Well, you know, I trust your instincts, but I would like to interview them myself.
Yeah, fair enough.
Are they available for interviewing this afternoon?
Some of them, I'll see who I can get hold of. Worst case, we might get one tomorrow morning. I don't know last. But the quartermaster, he seems very. I don't think he can. I think he can follow the position. He can fill the position very good, but he might need some time to get his gear ready.
Right. Well, I just need to talk to them first, and then we'll go from there.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right now, I'm a bit concerned. All the wares we were supposed to load haven't arrived yet, so we might not be ready to leave tomorrow morning either.
Okay, fair enough. I don't think that's a problem for. But I really would like to go. If not, it would be nice to leave Waterdeep soon. I'm getting tired of it.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm looking a little bit nervous against the shore.
Yeah, I very much agree. But you know, things are the way they are. We can't leave before everything's in order. Our employer will not be happy if we are if we don't bring all the wares that we are supposed to. I'm not sure what's holding it up, but
Okay.
that's the way it is.
Fair enough. I'll try to get all of them. I can't promise that I'll get everyone, but I'll try. So I go back and pick up the others and tell them that she wants to talk to you, interview you. Then you're on your own while you do that. But you really should have. I can try to postpone it so that you get to read spells and stuff before you get to the ship. Is that okay?
Thank you.
And then I can say that I got 3 over you, but the last one has to wait until tomorrow. That should be acceptable.
Sure.
And you are not adventurers.
No.
I'm a painter.
You're a painter.
Oh, maps.
Was painter on the list of what you needed?
Okay, so I'll take the 3 of them back to the ship and present Captain Clara to Doc and Angie and Soak.
Okay, so which one of you want to go first? Like, I'll step into my office. We'll have a chat. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, which position? So, when you enter,
What position was available?
I tell you that they need a first mate, someone to maintain the discipline and stuff. Technical advisor that can repair things. I can do a lot of that, but maybe you too. We need a quartermaster. I think that's him. We need a surgeon. That's obviously him.
No, I'm a cook.
You're a cook, okay, fair enough. No surgeon. Tough luck.
Medicine or herbalism
Yeah.
skills.
And then we just need people with a normal.
I could go. I have 3 plus medicine.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And you can fill the position as ship's cat and surgeon.
But
Fair enough.
the last one is pretty nice as well because you just need a high strength, dexterity, or constitution score. So
Yeah, so everyone can work aboard a ship. That's no problem at all.
Oh, did it say what skills were needed?
Yeah.
What's needed for the cook then?
Yeah, he needs to. He must make things that don't kill. He must make food that doesn't kill people.
I can do that.
Yeah.
Easily. Yeah.
But if you do, then you get thrown overboard.
No. My food doesn't kill stuff. No.
I don't have an actual paper, but I will.
Kan vi skrive på det?
yeah,
Ja.
go ahead.
Da kan vi skrive Håkon der, da.
Because like, if I roll for surgeon, I just do medicine rolls. Okay.
Yeah.
That works.
And Sarah, surgeon.
Yes.
Okay, but you're applying for surgeon. Okay. When you do that, she doesn't take you into her cabin. She takes you into the surgeon's quarters,
Yeah.
where you can find all sorts of different. Where did that go? Medicine cabinet. Yeah, so it's a fully stocked medicine quarter. Like the cabin has lots of medical equipment, such as saws, pincers, a herbalism kit, and a sickle. You know, for for gathering herbs and stuff.
Ah, yeah.
Or for cutting off legs.
No, that's the saw.
Don't use a sickle for that.
Yes, and she presents it to you. And she's like, well,
I'm like trying to like investigate. Look like yeah.
we have a pretty well-equipped cabin here, but as you understand, we are missing a surgeon. So,
What happened to the last one?
they didn't make it back. So, just you know, tell me a little bit about these things and how you would like to, what you would reckon are most common accidents and injuries on the ship.
I suppose scurvy and food poisoning might be a problem. Yeah.
True. But you know how to treat them.
Yes.
Okay, you can roll me a medicine check as well, just for with the advantage.
Ah, yes. Yes, 17.
So you walk around, you point at the different tools, and you
Yeah.
like say, "Oh, this one's very good."
Technically, since I was a gladiator, I was injured a lot.
Exactly. So you can, instead of saying that this happened to me, you're saying that, "Oh, I healed someone during this, and I did this one." You notice that the sickle is really pretty, like incredibly nice looking. It's silver bladed and shiny.
Could I try to do like some investigation on the sickle?
You can do Arcana.
Yeah. Nat 20.
When you look at it and the way that the lights reflect on it, you're like, "Oh, this thing is magical."
That's it I get.
Yeah.
Magical.
Mhm.
Must be awesome herbs that you get.
Yeah, I don't know anything about it really. As I said, the last surgeon left it. They didn't manage to bring it along when they went. So yeah, that's it's here now. It's part of the equipment here. Well, okay. I'm just gonna say you're hired, so I'll just leave you here to get acquainted with everything, figure out if you have everything you need, or if you need anything else stocked up. If something missing, just let me know, and we'll get it from one of the shops. And she leaves you there.
Could I since I have experience could I rattle off a list of something? Having used me? Yeah.
Yeah, you do notice there are some things that are low, such as some leaves that would usually be used in a tea to get more vitamin C. Would we know? Yeah. So yeah, you can make a list of things. While you're doing that, Clara heads back up, and she's like, "Yeah, okay, who's next?"
Yeah, me. I'm Soki Hurfezim. I'm your new cook, I hope.
Yeah, excellent. Okay, so let's head into the kitchen.
Very good.
Yeah. When you are entering the mess, you see that it is surprisingly well equipped for a boat. They're very the pans, the utensils are very, very clean, and there is a large variety of spices available. Okay, well, I must admit I'm a bit of a picky eater. I'm gonna be a bit personal with you. I was raised at sea. My father, he was a captain before me, and this is all I've known. And one of the things I always disliked about my father's ship was the food. Like every time we came to shore, I was like, this is so much better. So on my ship, I want the food to keep as high quality as possible. I know it's limited resources when out there, but you know what? Why don't you see what you can do with what we got here now?
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
And you can cook up something for the crew.
Okay. I can absolutely do that.
We'll be eating in an hour. That's
In
enough
an hour,
time.
yeah, no problem. No problem. Do you want, let's...
Well, you know what surprised me?
surprise you, okay.
Yeah, I'm not picking away that I enjoy all kinds of food. It's
Yeah.
just that I want it to be tasty. Like, yeah,
It
this
will
is
be,
why.
absolutely, yeah.
I actually saw a documentary about what they ate on like 1800s sail ship, and it was like hard tacks, like hard sail biscuits. That was just crumbled up into a stew.
And I found
yeah.
like additional museums that are as good to eat as they were done.
Yeah.
It doesn't sell much.
The quality is like it looks absolutely
You
have to,
atrocious
like-
whenever you eat aboard a ship.
Yeah.
I'm not
So-
going to make that.
Except if you
I'm
can
not-
stock up on turtles.
On
Turtles.
Yeah, stack them on.
probably, I guess that would add a bit of meat.
Okay. While you are cooking,
Yeah.
let's take a short break, stretch our legs for a bit, and I'll see you back in some minutes. So welcome back. We are just about to get some cooking done, and while that's happening, Clara is addressing you. So which role were you applying for?
I don't remember which ones were left. You were doing quartermaster, and that was
Yeah, but
surgeon.
basically, we need just a crew member.
I'm just going to do crew
Seaman.
member then.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, let's see. When you are, have you been on a boat before?
Very shortly, yes.
Okay. So you know how to pull a rope.
I know how to pull a rope.
Okay. Let's see. Now all the sails are, of course, we're not going to sail right now, but we can, test this one. So show me how you handle this rope.
I'm going to attempt to do what I'm...
Yeah, and untie it first, and then pull at it. So give me a strength athletics check.
Oh, that's a 7, but thankfully +8, so 15.
Okay, yeah, that will do. Okay, so also when we are out on the sea, it might be slippery, and she takes a bucket of water and she just splashes it out on the deck.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, run across there.
I'll run across it.
Give me a dexterity acrobatics check.
Acrobatics. So that's 18 plus 5, so 23.
And yeah, that's that will do. Yeah, you're fine.
Thank you.
And let's check out that cooking.
The cooking skill, yeah.
So
I have prepared a bit. I took some stuff from the things you had lying around, and not speaking to her, but I, as a noble background, I think I might be quite prepared, quite used to decent, nice, good food. Maybe I even had chefs in my home when I grew up. So I know a bit about how fine dining should taste like. So I took some meat and some vegetables and some spices and tasted it. And I think I could have a decent shot at having made a nice meal.
So you can roll what should we do? Did you have cooking utensil skill or something like that?
No, I don't have that.
No.
As a noble background, no.
Yeah. Okay, so you can either use your wisdom or your intelligence to do the cooking, and you can roll with advantage.
But this is meal for everyone.
Yeah.
And I'm making ready to use my buff skill to tell everybody how lovely this food is.
It will be nice. Wisdom plus 4, 23. That's a 1 there at advantage. So.
And I'm really buttering him up and telling everyone how lucky they are to get him aboard.
23 dish coming up.
Yeah. So Clara is very excited about this, and everyone is sitting around. You're also invited to sit down around the table with the rest of the crew. Galma is there, of course, eating, and you notice he's very quiet.
So just like kind of like sit around in and like bask in his presence.
All of you actually notice that he's more quiet than the others. So while the others are loud and somewhat obnoxious, he's just sticking to
My
himself.
kind of guys.
Sticking to himself. The cat is walking around on the around the table, getting some scraps, and yeah, it's a fairly nice evening. Clara, however, is a bit annoyed at the merchandise which is still missing, and she's not happy about it. She says it's no problem with the missing first mate or bosun, was it? Quartermaster, yeah. No problem whatsoever because they're not going anywhere.
Okay, is there anything I can do to speed up the process?
I needed the night.
Is there anything I can do to speed up the process with the call guy? I mean,
Well, my main problem is that we are there are two situations. I'm going to take you over to the office
Yeah,
so
fair
we
enough.
can discuss this without prying eyes. So I'm going to be honest with you. The first thing is we don't know where we're going. We're missing information about that. We're missing merchandise, and so our fence is the one who's supposed to tell us where. We haven't heard back from her in some time, and we actually have no way of contacting her.
I'm dropping some name of other fences in the city, but obviously I don't want them to.
Yeah, we don't have any direct
Okay.
contact with our
Okay.
employer. It's all going via her.
Okay.
So we need her attention. I have no idea how to get it. Her name is Green Alice.
Mm.
And you know what? One of your friends was on good terms with Gaomai, right?
With?
Gaomai.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he might actually know, but he refuses to tell me how to reach her. I'm not sure about the situation between them, what's going on, but maybe you can persuade him to let you know, and then we can find a way to get to her, so we can get that location.
Fair enough. I think I know a way or two.
Mm-hmm. Excellent.
If not, maybe my contacts in the city still can find Green Alice, but that will take time and money.
Exactly, and that's what we don't have, so
Not money?
time.
I look relieved.
Well, technically we don't have much money either because our employer still hasn't paid what they're supposed to.
Okay, I'm going to take a face value of that, but it sounds a bit not ideal.
Yes, this is accurate, but I do believe it will pay off in the end, eventually.
Fair enough. Then I go and talk to our resident surgeon.
Yeah.
And really relay what she said. Your friend, the gladiator, he know where Green Alice, the fence I need, is, but he will not tell it to his own captain. I found that very strange, but I guess there is something behind that we haven't discovered. So I suggest, do you want to talk to him alone, or should I try to come along and help you? What do you think is the best?
Alone,
Fair
I'm
enough.
guessing.
Yeah.
If he's not telling his captain, he's not going to tell some random first mate.
Good point. But everyone trusts the surgeon because it's stupid not to. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Good luck. So basically, Green Alice is the fence. She knows where the goods are, the goods we need to get aboard the ship so we can sail.
Yeah.
And
I'm like still in the dining hall, shutting up, and like, yeah,
And-
maybe it's happy that knowing that after Gladiatordom, I found my calling in surgeonhood because I've already seen so many injuries and such.
fair enough. Whatever.
Yeah, maybe he's a bit happier with that.
Yeah, it's horrible, isn't it? All the injuries, all the deaths.
Yes, terrible.
Yes, yes, it is.
Blood throbbing in your veins, the cheering of the crowds, the despair of your opponent. Terrible.
And you see that he actually thinks it's terrible. Like, yeah, I'm happy that you see it now.
Yes. And yes, and the first mate actually asked me to, like, do you know the Green Magda?
Alice.
Alice?
I'm not happy.
Yeah.
Okay, roll insight.
Yeah. 9 plus insight. Oh, 12.
You can see his face changes a bit, and it changes to be even softer in a
Oh.
way, like his pupils widens just a bit, and his mouth sort of twists up just a smidge.
So, did you leave behind Gladiator, the career of Gladiator for the love?
No, I did not, but I might have met someone who I'm hoping to share the farm and goats with me.
So, might that be? And is she the one that prefers goats, or?
Oh no, that would be me. No, she has other interests. I'm not even sure if I can convince her to leave town, because she's all involved with everything that's going on, and she has a career. And,
Have you expressed your passion and love and affection for her?
Oh, no, not yet. I'm hoping to do it someday, but
Have you tried poetry? Some roses.
I don't think that's her style.
What's your style?
She has this weird interest. She likes exquisite, one of a kind, unique items. Like one day she was talking about the purple shop, old sublobs.
Yeah.
That beholder.
Yeah, scary ass thing.
She was like, oh, I really wanted that one.
So if you can procure the stuffed beholder, would you mayhaps win her attention, heart?
Possibly anyone who has a stuffed beholder will absolutely get her attention, if nothing else. And she knows everything that's going on in the city, right? So oh yeah.
You as my hero, I would do almost anything for you. So I will perhaps try to give her that beholder in your name and honor.
Well, yeah, if well, I mean, it's impossible, of course.
We can
but
try.
Yes. Well, a boy can dream, absolutely. Well, I have some chores to do, but it was fun talking to you, and
No, but like legit, I could try to get that beholder for you.
yeah, sure.
Where could I find her?
She doesn't. You don't find her. She finds you.
Okay. So
That's the problem. Like, sometimes I'm just out there, and then there she is. That's her way.
Mm-hmm. So I go back to the rest of our bit of the crew. So I have a brilliant idea. We steal a beholder, walk around talking about Galmai and how he wishes to give this to her.
You are doing what now?
Yes. or procure.
What was the part of laying low you didn't understand?
We can buy the beholder, maybe. Or procure it.
I think that...
Could I stuff the beholder in my bag of holding?
It's large.
Bag of holding.
It doesn't fit the opening.
Oh, speaking of buying, I think you owe me 50 gold.
Yeah, but you don't get no sailors will get paid until they reach shore.
Hope you don't fall overboard.
Just ask the court. Just ask the quartermaster. That's common practice.
I'm just looking at the time, and we can proceed.
Mhm.
I'm still in the dock, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You reckon that this is actually a way to get Green Owl's attention?
Yeah.
So you gather up, and you head over to Old Sublobs,
Yeah.
only to look at, the window is there, the beholder is there.
Yeah.
The beholder is way too large for the door.
The window is there.
There's no way we can
No profile.
through
Wait,
the.
Let's do the mascot of a shop.
Yeah, I have silence and darkness.
And you don't think the city guard will be suspicious of a
I
black dog
have
walking through the...
+7 stealth. I can try to stealth my customers or something. Yes. Oh, pass my trace. With the beholder.
It would be quite impossible to stealth a beholder through the city.
I really don't think that.
Unlike when puff of smoke exited the door, that's people is used to. People are not used to a beholder. In the
But
city.
not undoable. Large.
Just need
By
a
all
large
means.
reduce bar as well.
Yeah.
But this is such a thing that this shipkeeper, he will go to the city guard and this will become
I have a fake ID. It's not me.
Well, if they catch you, it's you.
Yeah, but I'm leaving town anyways.
you know that the number of tabaxi in the city is less than my fingers.
But,
Oh, it was a tabaxi. Who could it be?
I'm leaving.
I
And I'm
actually
under
think
the
you are.
skies.
Okay.
If anyone has a better idea.
Okay, I will try to get my contacts to find her, but probably. Okay, if I don't think it is a smart idea. Do you think? I don't think it can be done. But if she managed to somehow run the override, and we can run interference, try to keep city guards and such.
Does anyone have invisibility? Does that help with the beholder?
Yeah, the invisibility spell says that it targets a creature. So
But anything you're holding, right? And carrying.
Because like your clothes goes invisible.
Yeah, and but it's short time. We need 2 hours to ferry it through city. It's big city.
Hmm.
And
And
Should
we
we
don't
get like
know.
a
We
cart?
don't know
I've
where.
Can we
heard,
get
I've heard
the cart?
we don't know where Green Island is.
She's gonna find us. Can we have to get the cart and like
Where should we put it then?
in a cart?
And then?
A tarp over.
Okay, let's say
We don't
get
need a tarp. It's gonna be.
But-
it's
but,
invisible
Yeah.
If we
I prepare it, but it's
if
not
we-
prepared.
have it concealed, how would she know that we have
I
it?
have faith.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we don't want to get spotted with it, but we kind of need to get
We
spotted for her to know that we
rather
have it
should.
for her, right?
Yeah, I think we just go in and ask how much it is to buy it.
Yeah.
I think this is his price item.
No, but just
And
maybe we're not going to buy it. We ask about the price and say, "Wow,
yeah.
good deal! I will buy it."
Did I ask about
And-
the price when I was in?
Yeah.
And come back later,
Yeah.
and then spread
Did I
the
know?
word that wow, some guys bought the beholder.
You did try to buy it, didn't
Or
you?
Yeah,
going
I
to
was
buy the
at least
beholder
very
and
interested,
spread the
so I
word,
guess
because
I
that's
asked
what we're after.
Yeah.
That she will hear about it.
Yeah.
Stealing it and keeping it concealed, she wouldn't know that who has it.
Where are you guys standing talking about this?
I am standing
Aren't we, like,
right
in a-
next
Outside the
to
shop?
the rest of you.
Because I might be walking just.
No,
To the shop.
I'm not sure if you have-
we collected everyone. I assume you have delivered this message now, and I wanted you to.
you were also present.
You were also present.
I was,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
sorry.
I just want to-
You met up.
Okay.
first.
Yeah.
Could
This
we
could
just-
be this could be done. It's a far stretch. I do not have an invisibility spell prepared at the moment. I would need to sleep on it and maybe look to the books to see if I can do this. That's one option. I'm down for that if you can reimburse me the components, Skulk. Yeah,
Yeah.
they are quite costly, so.
And like
Honestly, I think this is a very cheap idea.
I have passed that trace for like 1 hour, so you can get half way across the town.
I'll need an eyelash encased in gum arabic. So your eyelashes look fabulously
I'm already
good.
plucked.
I'm looking at your eyelashes. Your cat-like features are exquisite for this kind of spell.
I'm not saying
I'm a skeptic
Yeah.
to the whole stealing the thing idea.
Yeah, I think it's no.
I keep eyeing your
I
eyelashes.
really don't think we can do it because it's we don't even know if it will bring us anywhere.
No.
When you were there earlier, you did ask him like, okay, is this for sale? And he said that it's priceless and it's part of his shop. But you were on very good terms with him while you were there. So it is an option to go and talk to him again.
Yes, I convey this to the.
Yeah. Okay.
You're a leather worker.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a texturized thing.
I make a fake.
You reckon maybe if we can't get this thing,
You can make one.
maybe we can do something similar in a way.
I happen to know a place where there's a zombie beholder. It's just a
It's not that far away.
only like 2 weeks travel.
And I want to let's see, you were a shopkeeper. Yes, I have this priceless thing. And then this fellow comes in and asks me if can I buy it? No,
And then it
I said,
disappears.
and then it disappears the same month. Who should I suspect?
Yeah.
What are we here to do? Are we here to impress this? You tell him
You
what
could
his
like
name?
take a good look at it and like all angles and try to make a fake one.
I honestly don't think I'm that good of a leather worker. It's more of a
But we think this Green Alice is the link to the possible people
Yeah.
behind, which might be the people we are looking for, right?
Yeah.
yeah.
So you have to catch our attention, and if there's any other priceless items in town.
How about a bouquet of flowers?
You think like you're thinking back, and up in Trollskull Alley there was an Arcana shop that sells scrolls and stuff. And you reckon that even though you don't have,
Can you make it smaller?
they could have spells that that could help in this. You actually reckon that you could make a replica of this thing. It's
Okay.
not that hard, or at least, I mean, it doesn't need to be exact. You just
No.
have to make her believe
Yeah.
Okay.
that it's.
And there,
Here's an idea. Here's an idea, everyone. There is a shop in town that sells scrolls, that sells magic knowledge, which can be used once, twice, you know. So, if we cannot buy the item per se, we could, with maybe some help from you, to recreate it, and then we can use a spell to transport it down to the docks without being noticed.
Yeah.
but except we don't know we're going to docks, but I take your point. Yeah, and I'm all in for that idea because
Yeah.
we have nothing to lose on it. We don't blow our cover and
Yeah, exactly.
by doing it bad or
We're not stealing.
Yeah.
We're not. We're just taking
Breaking
a long.
law.
We're not breaking the law. We're just taking a long shot.
Yeah.
yeah, fair enough.
work.
I'm all for that. So I'll go and study the beholder. You'll try to see if. But what kind of magic do you intend to?
Well, I'm assuming we need to disguise it of some sort to get it down to the docks, because I think carrying a beholder.
I'm not an expert,
mean,
but,
I have-
but this everything spells you cost all the time. Can't it be used to change something's color or make it purple?
Yeah. I'll
Sorry, I interrupted you.
Or the cart.
If the point is just to get something to the dock unseen, I have a spell scroll of invisibility.
That I can work with that.
If we want to make it believable and we can buy spell scrolls, maybe some kind of illusion like major image.
Yeah, so
So-
I need some help here with just because I'm so not used to,
Yeah,
the.
fair enough. Let's pool our resources. I
Or
will,
just silent image.
yeah, you will do the magic bit. I will do the leather working bit. Can you give us anything else to make it believable?
I don't think so. I have this only. Yeah, that's not really my area of expertise.
Okay, fair enough.
Can I ask? It's like a minor illusion, or
That's like it's
that's
too
a
small.
cantrip.
That's a
That's too small?
5-foot
Yeah.
space
So
that can't move or
It
anything.
seems like you're going into a different direction. Like one idea is to actually steal it, another idea is to make a fake one.
Yeah.
So the only problem with making a fake one is that the real one is at the
Still
window.
Mm.
But you had a scroll of invisibility.
Mm-hmm.
So you can make it disappear in the window.
Uh-huh.
And
If it
replace
disappears
it with the fake one. Brilliant!
Could we play
I
it?
seem very
Yeah,
pleased
but
with myself.
my suggestion: let's try the easy way before we try the hard way.
Okay.
Because we could play it off as a prank, vandalism only. That someone broke the window, invisibility, or darkness on the thing, and then fake or the fake one shows up somewhere else, and we're like really bad at faking, and they're very good at faking, being bad at sneaking and stuff. Like a cart with like a eye sticking out with.
Okay, I don't know where you're going with it, but I'm going to try to create, going to study it, try to make a fake
Beholder.
beholder, and I need your help.
A fake taxidermied beholder.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well, you need like a mending or something? Or?
Yeah, or I probably need someone to change the color of it and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
I changed my stuff, but I had mending before I changed this, so I hope
Yeah.
that's okay. We haven't slept yet, basically.
Okay, this is not exactly where I had intended to use my inspiration, but here goes.
Would the invisibility spell work on a dead creature? It only targets a creature, right?
Yes, and I'm going to rule that it's taxidermized. It's by definition, my definition, a creature. Even though it used to be a creature, it's sort of still.
So you
is.
just have to find a way to get in there and make it invisible for an hour.
Yeah,
So
but
basically what we could do, if I may suggest, a strong person, how heavy is it, could carry it. I could cast
We
it.
don't want to leave. We don't want to steal it, right?
We don't want to steal it.
So we don't
Or-
want to actually
I'm so
take it
confused
anywhere.
now.
You can just hang there and you can cast invisibility on it, and it won't be visible.
Yeah, I can
And
do
could
that.
we like break the window to make it look like some like split into that someone stole it, but it's still
Isn't
there?
it even more
Or
intriguing
could we
if it's
not break the window
gone?
so we don't have to break the law?
okay,
Because-
okay. So
all of this plan actually could work without us getting in trouble at all.
Yeah.
are we go?
So breaking
Why
the
are you
window,
talking about stealing? Let's try to make one first. If we
Absolutely.
can,
Yeah.
then we talk about stealing.
Yeah.
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 I
Yeah.
Damn it, we are.
Let's see that leatherworking roll.
Let's see it
Using
now.
Anyone got?
Guidance.
Thank you very much. I think I will need it.
and you
24.
can
Yeah.
use dexterity.
Thank you.
Can I use the herbalism kit to find some flowers
Not
with the
bad at all.
color, the right color?
Okay, it looks like a teddy bear with 8 arms.
Okay, so it's a
It's a-
large teddy bear.
No, it's
Yeah.
complete.
What did you roll?
6 and 3 and a +1 on the. It was the worst you could get.
I have 11.
With an 11, you make something that is large. It's not particularly round. With the help of the herbs and the magic, you manage to make it somewhat purple, spotly. You reckon if you put a tarp on it, it will look as if you have something under there, but anyone looking at it directly will know that it's not
But
it.
even if I will be the first to admit it, I am not used to making fake holders. So it was a crap job. But that is not really the point. If we just get to spread the message that we have the beholder,
Absolutely.
then she will come
Yeah.
to us.
Mm-hmm.
And then she can, I don't know that, that's okay by us.
So
Yeah.
a cart,
I'll hand
cover
Kip
it with like
the,
an eye sticking out.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
almost,
Yeah.
invisible
So
Yeah.
the final
Window.
part
Yeah.
of this
Empty window, yeah.
project
Uh,
now is getting the spell cast on the.
I'll hand
My
the
suggestion
spell
is don't cost any spells at all. Let's just try to get the word spread. There's those idiots running around with a stuffed beholder. In
Yeah, but it's still in the window, so if you cast invisibility on the
She
one in the
wants
window,
the one in
it
the
will be
window.
gone. And we really haven't done anything wrong.
She
We
wants
just
something
need
that's
to
unique.
catch her
If there's two
attention.
of them, she doesn't want
Yeah,
to.
okay.
I can help with making, I guess.
Yeah, okay, I'm with that.
You had the skull of invisibility.
Yeah.
So I can help with getting the beholder in the window invisible, but
Yeah.
you
That's
guys
it.
will need to sort out how to get the thing out of the window.
No, we
We
don't have
don't
Just
need
leave
to.
it invisible.
It's
No
just
one can
Oh
see it.
yeah. We're screwing with everyone. I
Yeah.
got it now.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm very smart. I'm so smart that I'm slow.
You're overthinking it.
We just need it
Exactly.
so that if she looks, she can't see it, and then she believes we have the
Those
right
three
one.
kids selling the newspaper come like, dude, did you hear? Someone stole the beholder.
Yeah, absolutely.
Excellent.
Good, very good.
Yeah.
Okay, get inspiration.
Yeah.
Clever.
Let's see. You want to go inside and talk to Sablob.
Yes.
And he, as you enter, he's going, hey, Lament Met, come browse the shelves of the most curious. Oh, it's you. Hey!
How are you doing? I was just really excited to be back at your shop. I really wanted to see more stuff that you have. So can you show me around?
come. Browse the goods, browse the goods.
Yeah.
Everything's excellent.
And while he's doing that, I do like a small gesture of my hand and like make a distraction.
Mm-hmm.
So it seems like something falls off the yeah.
Yeah.
And while he's turned around, I cast hang on. I cast the invisibility skull.
Mhm.
If that's
Yeah.
it's a verbal and somatic or
When
let
it's
me
from a scroll, you know
I-
this.
Well, it's always verbal, isn't it? From a scroll.
From a scroll, it's only verbal.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I guess he'll hear it.
Maybe.
If
He
I
hears you mumbling.
No,
He
if
doesn't
I'm
catch what.
with
Yeah.
him, I could like cast darkness and silence.
Mhm.
Like poof.
Okay.
And when
Okay.
we're done, I'll shout, "Oh my God! What happened to the beholder?" And I start, "What? Where is it?"
And he runs over, and it's magical darkness, so he can't see through that either. And he runs away. No, it's here. It's here. Everything's fine. It's here. Yeah, he can feel it. It's just invisible. Everything's fine. It's here. It's here. And once you guys leave, and then the magical darkness vanishes, he's like looking at his.
I reassure him it was probably some kids
Prank.
from the apprentices of the city.
Yeah, okay, but I mean, it's here. It's here. I can.
It's very
Yeah.
And I rolled 15 to persuade the kids or performance for the kids.
Yeah. Awesome. They are running around with their gossip magazine and making an extra printing of it in a rush.
Yep. And
Sublob's old shop has been the beholder has been stolen. Everyone, which will be very curious for someone who you don't know. And secrets, I don't like it.
and we have a coat with a covered up fake beholder.
With the eyes sticking out or something.
Absolutely. So, very short while after. And we can remove the ship now, actually. Let's see. Carefully lifting that.
Their figures there.
That
And-
was yours.
And very shortly after, you are approached by two guys with, they are looking very bandity as they're approaching you, and they're like, this way. And they start walking.
Yeah. You're in charge of the cart.
I'm what?
You have the cart.
The cart.
The cart with the boulder in it.
Oh,
Yes. Our teddy bear.
So I'm drawing deep breaths and making ready to go or the fix.
So you and the cart and everyone are traveling down into an alley. You can see there are high buildings on either side, and the alley is quite narrow. At the far end, there is hva heter kumlokk?
A sewage,
Manhole cover.
manhole
Yeah.
cover.
Yeah. And inside there, you see a shadowy person standing.
Good day, shadowy person. We come in peace. No, I'm just-
She removes her hood, and you can see that it's human female, and her eyes are like gleaming green. And she's looking. Rumor has it you have something that I want.
I don't know if
I don't
that is
know.
correct, but
What do you want? With like a cart behind
I
you.
have a special interest in exquisite items.
okay, but okay, this has to be on our terms. If you are going to get this exquisite item, then we will need some information in return or some service in return.
What sort of information are you looking for?
We are looking for the crates going aboard the Queen's Ferry. They seem to be missing by some reason.
Also, would you happen to know where the seagull is?
No, never. They are in the sky. Seagulls are
The
birds.
boat.
Oh, the boat. No,
The boat named
Never heard of it.
Seagull.
no.
Hmm.
But Sequence Fury, I know her. You're looking for those crates, are you?
We can't sail without it.
Well, I would like to look at your item first to see that it's unharmed in your
It's
process.
Of exquisite condition.
We would like to know about a little bit. If I could understand correctly, you were supposed to arrange for those crates to be delivered to the captain. Isn't that correct?
I'm
Yes.
more than willing to
But
leave.
the persons that are responsible are having a bit of a hiccup in their plans, so I'm afraid those crates are delayed.
maybe you can just give us the information and then we can go and talk to them directly.
Well, you
I'm-
see, those people would not be happy if I told anyone who they are or where
But we
they are.
won't tell them
Can
that
arrange a
was
meeting
you.
then.
I don't care about who the people are. I just care about the crates.
Well, I can tell you that the people that the Sequence Fury are working for are Thayans. I don't know if you know what
really?
they. I don't know if you know what they do to people who cross them.
It doesn't seem nice.
No.
I heard the water is good when you have hiccups. I could drink a glass of water.
Certainly.
But
I'm not sure what their problem is, to be honest. I do know their location.
That could be useful.
and we would like go in and introduce ourselves and like, hey, name
Queen Alice.
Green Alice told us to come here. We're like, boom.
Or are you Green Alice?
I'm Green Alice.
I slapped my forehead.
Well, you know, I wouldn't come here if I didn't feel secure. And she glances up, and you see that in the windows above you there are like 4 crossbows pointing straight down at you. And the guys that followed you, they are now standing like behind you, also with crossbow. Well, you know, all you want is like an address, right?
Yeah.
And if I mentioned the said address, I would get the beholder.
Get the
You
thing
will
we're
get
carrying here.
you will get everything that's in the court.
Okay, okay. I can. Yes, that sounds reasonable.
I'm like red wing darkness and like
I know I'm going to really follow her and see if I think she's honest with me when I'm talking to her.
Okay.
Because I'm
Yeah.
prepared for double
roll
crossing.
insight. You can roll insight to see if. Oh, yeah.
Very good.
She seems extremely confident. She seems to believe that she kind of owns the city in a way.
Yes.
Like everything is going her way. She has no.
Yeah, I butter her up. You're controlling the situation, so I don't see the
Yeah.
problem.
So she has absolutely no reason to lie about it because she's in control.
Yeah.
Right. So, yes. Your terms are reasonable. I'm not saying anything other than there is this house in Candle Lane, which used to be used by the Santarums a while back. Now they abandoned it due to some incidents involving noble. Oh, it was so much fun. But yeah, while it was empty, someone else moved in there, and they seem to have lots of crates.
If we were to go up to said house in said lane, what would our welcome be like?
I have no idea. I would assume they would not expect company, and they certainly wouldn't enjoy it.
I think we are happy with that information. Right?
yeah.
Yeah, I
Could we
think
be like-
our.
Yeah.
I think
Push the
we-
card over to her.
We leave the card and like pass it and try to go out. Yeah.
Oh,
and, like,
that's probably.
Yeah. Okay, then we will leave the court here, but just remember, we did not get this information from you, so we just.
Yeah.
I have never
Probably-
seen you before in my life.
I've never
And-
seen you at all.
And who were you again, young lady? And then I'm leaving. Paused.
You can roll a deception on the way there when you're leaving that fast.
Everyone or
We'll do one roll.
Nine.
I'm gonna do. Oh.
Right.
She gets this like a small twitch
Yeah,
in
but
her.
I'm
like-
looking up and up at all the watchers. So
So you're heading off.
everyone's I have to go to the toilet.
As you're heading off, and she walks straight over to the cart, and and the last thing you see before you're sprinting away is the tarp flying off.
I have
And-
to stay and see her face. Just from afar, but just look from the road.
And you actually hear like this loud cackle. And she's apparently she found it quite amusing that she was tricked.
Okay. So now
We had
She's not gonna send her people after you for getting an address.
so
And what's
our
a fair
main
deal?
mission was actually to find info about the.
so we might have,
Variants.
so this might
We might not actually not need to leave on the ship.
exactly.
Like, shouldn't we go to the place we got to make sure it's the right thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we are going to the place, and we have two missions there. If we can get the crates, then we can help the ship.
Sure.
But more, if we can find tires, then we can skip a couple
The
of steps.
entire thing.
So that will be perfect. So, who is very good at sneaking around and watching out this?
Is it what time of day is it right now?
You spent quite a lot of time, so it's fairly around 7 or 8.
So there's
the
darkness
evening.
and shadow.
Yeah.
I'm decent.
it's getting darker,
great.
but
Yeah.
in Waterdeep there are actually lampposts where there's magical flames, so lighting up the streets.
Because
So-
like a shadow step, when you're in dim light or darkness, as a bonus action, you can teleport up to 60 feet to an unoccupied space. You can see that's also in dim darkness or light.
Oh yeah.
You then, so I can teleport.
As long as you can see the place.
Yeah.
So let's just brainstorm here. We should know as much as possible before we go in. I can sneak, but do anyone have better options, magical or otherwise?
Can fly.
Yeah, I can fly. I can levitate. I can levitate you to the second floor.
But that's about it.
Yeah.
And pretty stealthy.
Is any able to scout out the floor plan and see who's inside and stuff
There's
like that?
windows, but
Yeah.
I don't think any way.
So we sneak, we try to investigate through the window.
Is it just me that wants to break open the door and just catch them in the act?
Yeah.
These are
in
red
what-
wizards.
In what act?
These are red wizards with the disintegrate spells.
Okay. Guess I'm the only one.
Well,
So I want this around the other way right now. Let's
Cool.
see. There.
inside
Okay.
a building, no
Espen
one can
has
know that we
been
are
awesome
casting spells, maybe.
a few weeks ago, and it's really too short time. I asked Espen if if he could make me something, and he did. So
Indeed.
so right now you guys are standing like the road is up there. That's the
There.
yeah, or even like on the outside. So
Oh,
or on the edge there.
So there's a door there and there's a door there.
The door is here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the main door.
This
all
is
of
a
this.
wizard.
We need one more figure.
Runa, I guess.
Yeah, I have no figures.
One, two.
Runa needs a figure.
No,
Runa needs a figure, yeah.
running.
Yeah.
Something
Spellcastery.
shootish.
Well, there's something that is easy to discern from the others. Which is, as long as you know which is which. There's my pencil. Okay. So the street is up here, where you're standing right now. The main door is there. Of course, there is a roof over all of this here. This is an open area, and you see the slope going down here. So there's two floors here, and just one at the far end. If that made sense. This is great. So this is the house at the address.
so from
Yeah,
what we can
so-
see, there's a door in here, and then
Yeah.
there's the gate.
And is there like walls here, or do we see right there?
There are like a roof all over this area here.
So this
So-
entire thing here is
Yeah.
a building, right?
So it's sort of T-shaped. With a
Yep. What kind of resources do you have? I can talk and I can shoot and I can sneak.
I can sneak.
What can you go for?
I can basically teleport, and I have winged boots, so I can also fly slightly.
I can move objects with my hand, my mage hand. I can send messages. I can prestidigitate. I can ray of frost, mage armor, magic missile, sleep, hold person, levitate, counterspell, fly, and lightning bolt.
So
And remember, if anything goes boom, then the city watch will come running.
yeah,
I
Not if we are inside a building, maybe.
big boom.
Depends on the size of the boom.
Yeah, I guess.
When you're standing out here, you're back in Dockward. So, or you've been in Dockward all along. Actually, the alley was also there. So you notice that the city watch isn't here as often as they would be in other places.
Are there other patterns to it? Like, do they come here?
Roll up
What do you do? You
perception.
can do you have anything to offer to get in and
Yeah,
scout
that's
and
11, I think.
It's a little hard to say. It's so rare.
you can
so
hit things and sneaks fairly well.
waiting
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
next one.
Plus X.
Yeah.
So it sounds.
There's no pattern that you can discern.
It's okay.
What about going through the back gate? We should, with a couple of being able to fly and it not being
Yeah.
a troll climb over, and
So, yeah.
investigate the
Yeah.
the back entrance.
Yeah.
Can we
And,
see?
also, one thing we have to decide, whole group, what's our purpose in there. Are we going in to kill everyone we see, or are we going to sneak in to find crates? Are we going to sneak in to find
Were they
papers?
interested
I don't think the crates doesn't matter anymore.
Denmark?
No,
We're
I
not here
agree.
for
I
crates.
agree. The crates was.
We are here to figure out who's behind all of this, and it seems like these are the
Yeah.
ones
That
who are.
that means we need to keep several of them alive.
Several or one or two?
If the one we need to two of them. If the first one doesn't talk, then maybe the other
Yeah.
way.
So if we keep one of the lower guys, and if we manage to knock out a high level, we can forget about that one, and so on and so on.
Hold person, sleep.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
put the- yeah.
But my question was still, do we have an option to try to take them out without killing?
Yes.
Because
Sleep
Just
and hold
hit
person.
them until they're unconscious.
Yeah, if the
Yeah.
last
Just
the
don't
last
kill them.
blow is
Yeah.
We
meant
can
to
choose
knock
to
them out,
Yeah.
not.
it will
Yeah.
not kill. But,
I produce a sap that can knock someone in the head and take
Yeah.
them out.
But like that
Sleep
door
and hold
seems.
person should also do the trick.
Yeah.
Should do the trick
But
very much.
that door seems pretty nice because I'm pretty sneaky and I can fly something like that, open up, and we proceed.
Yeah, let's try that.
Yeah.
Do you want to take points? I think.
I don't need points. Like the brutes work as walking speed.
Yeah,
No,
but-
lead.
Yeah, but
point, yeah.
are you going first?
Yeah, and opening
I'm
the door
just,
for the
I'm just
rest of the
wondering
guys.
if you should go back to the lady who hired us and
Yeah.
give her the information we have so far,
Yep.
and hear what she has to say
Yep.
about.
Yep. Plus, then we can get back when it's
But we
darker.
don't know anything for sure.
No, but
we have an address.
we have an address. We have pretty good clues that who we're after are in there. And what does she think? Does she want everyone alive, or
Yep,
does she want everyone killed?
I agree. I agree with him. Plus that means we can wait until it gets dark before we go in.
Yeah. So we make our way back and forth.
Yeah.
Talk to the.
Anyone against going back to talk to our agent Remy?
You can.
Go.
Sure. You return to Remy. You tell her what you experienced so far, and she's like, "Well, this is excellent work. You've been quiet about it. I mean, we do have agents around, and we have we hear a bit of what the other factions are hearing as well. We are concerned about this blonde half elf that you mentioned that you heard about. You might as well know from what we have learned. She might be a blade singer or something like that. We don't know who she is. So we're keeping an eye out. She has spooked the Tayans, but hopefully not enough. Seems like they're still in town at least. So, we'll keep our eyes open and see if she shows up again. You've done so well so far, so I was wondering if you could go there and maybe see if you can find out more about what they are doing here. Why?
We should look for some kind of papers or proof or anything.
Exactly.
Or talk to them if we are at knife point, I guess. But
Yeah, like what do they want with Sea Queen's Fury? Why are they connected to them somehow? What's in the crates? And general information as much as possible, because we have no idea.
and one thing, half elves and sleep don't mix. If we can't count on sleep to take out her, just so you know it.
The blonde one.
She's a half elf.
Yeah.
Can she be hold person?
Yeah. She can magically be put to sleep though.
Yeah, but I can hold person, so
For a minute.
So our
not
suggestion,
enough
our
to tie a
suggestion is,
rope and a gag around
yeah.
her. Yeah.
or my suggestion is at least we sneak back a bit after midnight. Any objections from anyone?
That's fine.
Try to get information, try to get papers and proofs, and preferably someone that we can interrogate.
I've been itching to try out my new lightning bolt spell.
I just ask her if shit should hit the fan, should we kill any of the wizards, or should we try to keep them all alive?
There's no reason to show red wizards any mercy.
Okay.
If they have people employed, they might be locals that are simply there for the money. So that's a risk, of course. If you manage to take any wizards alive, that would be preferable. You can bring them back to me. I'll see to that they are.
If there are locals there, we could most likely get them out of there by sending them a message. Like,
Well, if they are mercenaries working for them, I
Yeah,
don't think they'll
they're
just
no,
leave.
yeah, but
prisoners.
if there are like dock workers or like normal.
But you have to.
But
know
They're
Yeah.
to
hired
send
by
a
these
message.
guys.
Yeah.
So
They're
suddenly
perfectly fine working with
you're
the
hired
wizards.
by these guys, and suddenly hear a message.
Yeah,
Go
but-
outside.
no, yeah, but
If you see the chance,
if we
sure,
see that
you
if we
can
see
try.
them and they can see that they are overpowered, we can
Try.
try to get.
We can try.
Yeah, if
That's
we're
what I
in the
mean.
middle of a combat situation. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Uh,
That, yeah.
One thing before we go, I need the 50 gold.
Okay. Fair enough. It's a fair cup.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
do we want to do the thing? Go
Yeah.
to the back gate.
Yeah, if
You
someone
and me
moves
can
my figures.
fly over and see if we can open the gate for the rest.
Okay.
This is
This is me.
that's you. So
Yeah.
you're in front, or
Yeah.
and then Håkon,
That's me. Yeah.
and then you want to be up front.
I think I'll be in the rear controlling things because
I think me and
I'll be
Skulk, we can
back
both
there.
just fly over
Yeah.
the boots. So
But like, we need only one to like open the gates.
that's true.
Yeah. So like
If you have the magic to make us sneak better, maybe this is a good time.
us sneak
The
better.
pass without trace, didn't you
Yeah.
say they had that?
Yeah.
I put on a
Each
pair of weird
creature
goggles
chooses in-
with an old beak and
Yeah.
googly eyes on.
Pass without trace. Yeah, I have it. All of you get it?
Yep.
Yeah.
But we have to
So-
stay close to you, don't we?
No. A whale of shadows and Cillian's radiance you, masking you and your companions from detection. For a duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a +10 bonus to dexterity, stealth, checks, and can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature that receives this bonus leaves no tracks behind or other traces of its passage, up to 1 hour.
Oh,
Okay, fair enough.
nice.
Perfect.
Okay, so what you noticed when you passed was that the windows at the front, they were painted over. So they were like quite black.
Yeah.
And it seemed to have been done quite recently. And you can roll stealth.
All of us. Or?
Everyone.
And you can open. Can I
I-
open doors?
I can add the
can
plus
break
10
them.
myself, so.
Oh,
Oh, 18,
26.
is it 33?
Then +10, everyone.
Yeah, 33. That's
Yeah.
plus 10 already.
Okay.
26.
So
Okay.
I'm just gonna let you know because it's hilarious. For detecting you, I rolled a 1. So with the pass without trace and all your high rolls, you are
Invisible.
very, very quiet. Not invisible. If someone walked around the corner, they would see you, but you've seen no guards on the outside at this point, and you come up to the gate.
I check the gate for
Actually, do we
traps
need
and
to
try
open the gate?
it.
Can we just carry them over?
it is possible to carry over. So what you see from the outside here is the gate is here. It's the open area here, and there's the double doors. Over here.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
me too.
I tried to open it.
Yeah, I'm pretty strong.
Simple.
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
not that strong, but
Thieves
I
tools.
Yeah, I check for straps and then I try to open
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Do investigation first.
Yep.
Which door are we doing this with? The gate?
The gate.
Okay. We can't just fly over it, right? All of us.
What do you think is most suspicious? Someone flying or someone going through a gate?
I don't think they're gonna see us, but okay.
Well, if he picks the lock open, no
Yeah.
reason to
We
fly
could, like,
over. And
Open the lock at least at
do I make like
21.
a half step up and like
And your investigation was
10.
You found no traps. You used your thieves tools on the back door, which
Opens.
opens.
Let's sneak on.
You
and-
look into the back alley. What you see from here is that this window, which okay, we need to turn this around now. So, beep.
So,
Let's see, Håkon, you take that side. Okay. So this window over here is also painted over, but it's been much longer ago. So these were recently done, but that one was already.
is it painted over such that nobody can see out?
Neither out nor in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
well, should we all
move in?
sneak inside and,
Yeah.
and close after us?
yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's open, so we can get out if we need to later.
Okay. So you
I want to
have.
stand closer to the gate if possible.
We could like leave it like ajar.
Kind of like the open a bit.
I check.
Exit.
I listen, try to hear if I. This is after midnight, right?
Yeah.
So
You said so.
I simply listen. Do I hear any commotion? Is someone up and running here?
Roll perception.
Can I assist the one as well?
15.
Perception. 25.
13.
Yeah, less.
It's you hear a sound of
Don't even cast. Need to cast sleep.
So I suggest we simply try to sneak in.
Because the door is open and like
there's one closed door. That's a single door, and it's a double door.
Okay. I check for traps and try to open it.
Yeah, the small one or the large one?
I'm presuming that's
The first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. Investigation.
7.
You can't find
No
any
problem.
traps.
No, it's completely safe. I guarantee it.
Yeah.
But open looks is fairly much better. That's 20.
Yeah, the door is open.
Have you seen? They seem to have forgotten to look.
When you open the door, you see that. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. There's beep. It's too big. There are some shapes laying in bedrolls along here. You see crates and bags of stuff all about the room. And of course, it goes one other floor up, right? So there's the stairs going up here. You can walk over, and over here there's a crane, because it's a warehouse.
So I try to sneak quietly up here and look up there, trying to get you to
Yeah.
follow me.
follow.
Yeah.
Do they look like red wizards?
They do not.
I'll stand by the door.
Okay.
By this door.
Well, this door.
Yeah. But I'll try to keep like an eye for the back door as well. That's okay.
My plan is to. Can I see anything in here?
Crates and stuff.
Yeah, so basically this is the storage area, and the
Yeah.
office things seems to be up
And
here.
there are
So
crates
yeah,
between us and
yeah,
them.
yeah. So my plan is to stealth up here and go into the office part of the
Yeah.
building.
As you're stealthing up there, you see that there are more shapes. These seems to be drow that's sleeping over here. As you're stealthing by, no,
Yep.
they're sleeping.
I give
There's really no one on watch.
Yeah.
So-
I give them some finger signs, and I guarantee they don't know anyone. But I hold up three fingers, and
Should we tie up the guys sleeping?
No, that will wake them up.
Okay.
Make them
office papers.
scream or something.
Try to check for traps and open.
I
Can we
keep
see?
following.
Can we see him from there? Where
Yeah.
like
I hope
Yeah.
we're coming up.
It's open from here to here.
Okay,
So
okay.
like the
Yeah.
the ceiling here is 2 stories high.
that's 5
I
Can
follow
we
feet.
along.
see what's in the crates, or are they all nailed shut? Or?
They are nailed shut, but you can see like do you can you see? Yeah, it's
Dark vision?
yeah.
Or I don't know.
I have not. I have no dark vision. No.
Then you should just sneak along.
There is like some dim light coming from up here because there's a drift globe here. So there's enough light that you can see to walk, but reading is a bit harder.
Yeah, I try to get you to follow me.
Yeah, I'll follow along.
Yeah, I'll follow along. I barely can see, so I.
For
Need to
those
keep up with
with
you.
dark vision, casting a glance at the crates, you see that some of them seem to be from a shop called Everything Meat, and some are from Bunny's Groceries.
Bunnies?
Bunnies.
Okay, fair enough.
But they're closed, so we can't see the content.
And if this looks like an office building,
Mhm.
then I want in.
You wanted to check investigation?
Ooh, I might actually get to notice something. Investigation on 15.
You find no traps.
Everything, no, bunnies? No, what was the other name?
Yeah, no, Bunny's Groceries. And Everything Meat and Bunny's Groceries.
And open looks at 17.
Oh, yeah, it's already unlocked. So
I look it again.
and you look into what might have once been a reception area, but it's empty now and a bit dusty.
So I'm looking around, looking for papers and books and stuff.
Yeah, so you're walking in there?
Yep.
Okay, roll a perception.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow along.
Yeah, same with mine as well.
14.
Yep.
15, actually.
15. Yeah, you notice that this door here is slightly ajar. There's bright light inside this room, and you hear a sound like scribbling on paper.
Okay. Then where is he? Where is the wizard?
You beckon me over, or yeah, I'll move over.
Wizard, do you have many spells with a verbal component?
I need to some, yeah.
I point at the door and one person.
You hear a message in your head. Sleep.
Yes. But not if it's a drow or an elf.
Gotcha. Okay, then you hear another voice. Hold person. If yeah. Okay. I'll try to sneak up the.
No, you
Oh.
already. You had that one already. I'm just.
Okay.
using
I'm
someone- yeah.
stealthing up and looking
Yeah.
quietly into the door.
Mhm.
See what I can see.
You see, there's a woman sitting behind the desk. She's writing in a notebook.
What size are her ears?
She has.
You don't hear that every day.
She has human ears. She looks to be Mulan.
She looks to be
Mulan, which is the area that would fit Thay.
Asian.
Half elf?
Thay.
Yeah.
Half elf.
No,
No?
she's human.
She's
Okay.
human. Okay.
Yeah.
sleep has a verbal, somatic, and a material.
No, I'm like, if shit goes down, I might like throw silence, and then verbal components are not.
Ah, yeah, nice.
Yeah.
nice.
So that rest of the guys.
I have
Then I can do much. Well, I can still use weapons though,
Oh,
but,
yeah, okay,
but all my spells will be gone, all my healing, all my...
yeah,
so it will cripple me,
Yeah.
but it
no matter if it does it or not, I'm going to.
It could
charge
be.
it afterwards.
could be wise anyway if...
Oh, then we have a doorway, so we can like funnel them one by one.
Yeah. So I have to roll 5d8, and the total is how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect. So
Yeah.
if she has more hit points,
Yeah,
Then
so,
it won't
yeah.
affect her.
If you roll 20 and she has 25 hit points, nothing happens.
exactly.
Yeah.
So
And as soon as it's got the spell, I'm going in with my zap and trying to.
Yep.
okay.
Conquer the head.
I just want to know. I have plus. Do I roll just the dice here, or do I roll for an attack?
Just the dice.
Just the dice. Yeah,
Yeah.
I have 15.
We should all be ready.
That doesn't matter. It's
okay.
just the
Everyone
dice.
should be ready.
And then we're not standing here.
I'm trying to hide if it out.
We're
Okay.
all
Pray for
gathering up
five.
in here, I guess.
Pray for 5 8s now then. 7,
upcast,
10,
No,
4, 7, 18. No.
don't think so.
So that's sleep cast. Yeah.
Yeah, you cast it and you hear someone standing up in the office.
and yeah, I guess
And
you all
going-
hear a
going-
message. It didn't work.
She rushes over to the door
And there
and
is,
slams it wide open.
And there is here, I guess.
Darkness.
Let it asap.
I slam darkness down.
Okay.
In
Okay.
the room? Or
Or in the room with us
with
and
us?
her.
Okay.
But can you
Everyone.
target it on her, or is
No,
it like a
it's,
bigger area?
It's an area.
Area.
Yeah.
So none
Okay.
of us can see anything.
You do that, and then we roll initiative.
And we know where she is, but she doesn't know how many we are.
But you still can't see in magical darkness.
Oh. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Initiative.
6.
6. I have to. That's Willow. Orion.
Well, 3, no, 1.
1.
What?
I have no plus on my initiative on this character, and I rolled a 1.
Excellent. Skulk.
Olga had
10.
plus 2, but this one has plus 0.
Okay.
So.
Kip.
18.
18. And finally North.
19.
19. Okay. So North, you're up.
Yeah. I was standing beside the door, and I'm hoping I'm hitting because I'm going to try to knock her on the head.
Okay.
Separate.
Like, I
I
won't
think
make
hidden
this work.
does anything if it's completely darkness.
Hmm?
Right?
Yeah,
and,
but I don't see shit, so
Yeah, you walk up to where you think she is.
Yeah.
And which isn't far, so you can try to hit her with disadvantage. You know her general.
an advantage, right? She can't see you, but we can see her.
Can't she?
Oh! Never
I
mind.
don't think so. I see 15. With disadvantage.
15 hits.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's not all that impressive. Looking her for 4 points of damage. 4 points of damage.
Yep. She says "ow."
And then I miss with the other thing.
Actually, she yells out like she yells a large
Wait,
ow.
it isn't the entire room. It's a 15-foot radius, so
So
Yeah.
that's
The
the
doorway.
entire room.
Yeah, so
But
that's about
I was
here.
standing in the doorway, and so
Yeah.
was she.
So I'm gonna put him in here, and then with that sound, there's a lot of other people also waking up, and I don't have place in initiative, so
someone
The
guards the
silence might
door.
have worked better this instance.
radio. Yeah, you hit her on the head.
I think.
Yep. You hit
I
somewhere.
hit someone somewhere.
You hit someone somewhere. Someone said "ow," and Kip.
Yeah. Do you stand like in front of the door or on the next side to the door? You said
I'm
you were
standing
next to the door.
beside it.
So that means that I can cast a lightning bolt.
You can try, but what does it say? Does it say that you need to see?
A stroke of light. If I can move like back out of the darkness thing.
You still can't see her because she's in darkness.
She's in darkness.
It's
Okay.
just a line from the road.
A stroke
Okay.
of lightning forming a line 100 feet long and 5 feet wide blasts out from you in the direction you choose.
Yeah, then you can just slam it straight through.
Yeah.
Yep.
Each creature in the line must make a dexterity saving throw.
Yep.
A creature takes 86, and my saving throw is, I think it's 15 because I have +1 from the Grimoire.
Yeah, she fails.
I get to roll a lot of dice! Okay, I'm just gonna roll it in the app as a third level. So, how do I do this? Oh, this is so much fun! That's... Did it cast? Why did it... Come on. Why doesn't it roll the spells for me? Or I can just... Oh, I'm so excited! I'm sorry.
How many is it?
Oh, okay, I got it now. I got it. It's 86.
Oh.
Yeah, and don't mind my casting. I'm just.
Here. That was terribly. That was 3 ones, and it was 23 damage.
23. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I've been
Sure.
playing a fighter for so long.
When you do that,
Yeah. Stuff turns on fire.
No.
Yeah, actually.
You have to do a dexterity saving throw.
Myself?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I didn't know that.
No, it's nothing to do with you. It's something she does.
Okay.
She didn't like it.
She didn't like it at all.
So that's 11 plus, let's see what I got. +1, so 12.
12. That's a fail. So what happens when you cast that on her?
We can't see it. Remember? We can't see it, remember?
Well, you might see him. So suddenly, out from the darkness, there's this thing hitting you. You feel the darkness as if it's stretching out towards you. You become cold, and you take 12. What kind of cold damage?
Okay. The lightning ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried by this. So I guess the room behind her is on fire.
Well, it's just like a line, so it
or-
will hit there
Yeah.
in a way.
Yeah.
So yeah, sure, that corner can.
Okay, 12
can
damage.
destroy you.
Okay. I'm not dead yet.
That's her, and now it's her turn. She, of course, makes sure that everyone else is alerted, and she casts a spell. Okay, I'm gonna do this anyway. Up from beneath you, there comes tentacles that spread up this entire area. You feel very, very cold. You feel something stretching towards you. The entire area becomes dark, and I need to check which which spell it is. I'm always forgetting this one. There. Strength saving throw.
That when it's cast or on our turn?
Each creature must make a. It's that then.
So now?
Now.
Strength saving throw.
All of us.
Yep.
Yep.
21.
So
19.
the DC is 15.
13.
So you keep track of this yourself
13.
if you save or not. The
What
damage
was the save?
was 15.
If does something happen if we succeed?
Let's see. If you fail, you take 6 necrotic damage and can't take reactions, and half damage. So only 3 damage if you saved and your reactions aren't
So
affected.
but is it grappling me or attacking me or what is it?
No, it's just like this feeling of cold and necrotic feeling. They vanish at once.
Yeah, the reason I'm asking is that I got the ring of free action. So if anyone tries to hold me or stop me or restrict me.
She will then assume that it worked, and she attempts to run through here and into this room. So anyone she leaves the reach of can, like, you.
But we can't
I
see
can
that,
see
right?
You can't see that. No.
There's
No,
still
because-
darkness, right?
Yeah.
Where exactly is it?
Unless you drop concentration
Yeah.
because you took
The
damage.
darkness
Right?
is how far? 10 feet around you?
It's
Or
15 feet from
around
the
the
point.
door.
around
Yeah.
the door?
Yeah,
Okay.
so that's pretty much this entire area.
Yeah.
So I drop it. Yeah.
Okay.
So no longer darkness?
Yeah, but she might have thrown down darkness.
Yeah,
No.
she said. No?
No.
It gets dark, you said, with the...
Yeah, but it vanishes after the
Okay.
effect.
And the tentacles all gone?
Yeah.
They'll just hit us and
Yeah.
disappear? Okay.
But what was the damage again?
6 or half
Or
for
half
3.
three.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Those who saved have 3 damage.
Yeah.
So now there's suddenly one more person in the room?
And then the next room.
She slams the door open and she starts waking someone who's apparently sleeping in there.
We didn't wake up from the thunderbolt.
Well, they haven't had the time to react yet. Yeah, pretty much. So she's yelling, "Robin, you lazy fool, get up!" And skulk.
Yeah, I'll bonus action to the doorway there and attack.
Yep.
Where's my attack?
Is this
Yeah.
is her?
Yeah.
She's running right here.
Yeah, I'll do.
I think that's within 5 feet.
I'll do a first claw strike.
Yeah.
That's 1d6 plus 4. Oh, attack first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
attack first. Yeah. Sorry.
20.
20 hits, very
Nat.
much. Natural 20, yeah.
Yeah.
So roll double damage.
6.
She takes the damage.
6 plus your modifier.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 6. 10.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Yeah. You've done some damage to her so far, and she seems very. She seems like she has a lot to go on still.
Yeah.
So-
Flurry of blows, though. I'll do both at the same time. I have no idea what that one is. 8 and plus 7.
2. No, is it? Yeah, 2.
So 13.
13 misses.
Yeah. And that was 2.
Yes, that also misses.
You are at fifth level monk, right?
Yeah.
So remember your attack action, you actually get 2 attacks with
Oh.
your attack action.
Okay,
So
so,
you can-
one.
So you get 4 attacks when you use flurry of blows in total.
Okay, so
you have
one
more
plus
attack.
right.
Yeah.
And if you don't, and if you're not using your bonus action for anything else, then you can.
I bonus action to
Sorry.
buff over there.
Fair enough.
Well, you can just walk there.
Okay, I could
Yeah.
walk.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
flurry is otherwise your bonus.
Okay, yeah. Okay, great. Yeah, fine. 21. No, 22.
22 hits.
4.
4. Yep.
Plus your modifier again.
Yeah.
Yeah. For 8.
Yep. Totally. Yep. And Willow.
There's not a lot of room in here, and someone shouted alarm, so I'm gonna go look if people are waking up. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So
Around the corner, you can hide.
here.
You get there and you see that there is movement.
Okay.
Yeah, someone both up here and down there. People are totally starting to shuffle.
But
Okay.
should you
Do I have
be-
an idea? It's like they will
Should you be in
might
the
react
open?
next round, kind of wake up.
No.
Yeah, at
you
least they are probably surprised
Go back.
this first round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you throw something?
I'm gonna dash up to, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And because I think they'll wake up, I'll rage.
Mm-hmm.
And as I rage, my fingernails grow even larger and I get claws on both my hands.
Mm-hmm.
And 6 temporary hit points.
Yep.
No, sorry. No, that's the shifter. That's not the rage. That's my turn then.
Yep. So this dude is waking up and he's blinking a bit and then like what? And he's getting up, looking at all the people there, and he simply start off with he can do that. No, he can't. She's in the way. He doesn't want to. Yeah, he's gonna try to cast a spell. If anyone does anyone have counter spell?
I think a wizard does.
I do.
Yeah. So he's starting to cast a spell. If you
Okay.
want to.
How far away?
But you don't
Oh.
have a reaction, maybe? Did you fail the strength save?
Yeah,
then
then
you-
you don't have a reaction anyway. Okay. So he casts a spell towards the cat. That's 18.
To hit?
Mm-hmm.
I have 18 armor class.
Yeah, then it hits. And it does. Yes, 10 fire damage.
10 fire damage. Am I on fire?
It's just
10?
like
10, yeah.
Yeah.
We're getting there later.
let's see here. Yeah. All right.
Yeah. I am moving over there, I think. 5, 10, 15. Yes, I'm standing here. And I cast. What's it called again? Spiritual. Spirit Guardians.
Oh, right.
15 feet radius all around me.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm choosing to not letting it affect the friends I can see.
Yep.
I'm just gonna stay out of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking
Yeah.
like.
And as a bonus action, I make a spiritual weapon,
Mm-hmm.
which floats over here and attacks this.
Isn't that 2 spells in the same round?
Yeah, that's a bonus action, spiritual weapon.
Yeah, but they're both.
No, spiritual weapon is not concentration.
No, they're both using spell slots, aren't they?
Yes.
Yeah, so you can't use 2 spells that use a spell slot.
Oh, you can't?
No, it has to be a cantrip, one of them, if you're casting
Ah,
spells.
even if it is a bonus action.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ah, that's too
Yep.
bad. Well, then I don't use a bonus action then, because I want the Spirit Guardians is more
Yeah.
important. Yeah, only Spirit Guardians then.
You can cast it next turn.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And you have a bonus action, but you can't use it for another spell.
No,
But you can use
I
it for
see.
whatever
I see.
else you want.
I see.
Rightio. And that will affect these people next round.
When they for their whenever it's their turn for 10 minutes,
Exactly. Okay. And these
or
peop-
whenever someone enters into it.
Yeah.
15 feet around me.
So the rest of the people are shuffling and starting to wake up. Let's say that we can. One of these guys is a bit faster than the others, so they are waking up, looking at you. He grabs a hold of this weird, really strange thing. I don't think you've seen anything like this before.
No, but I think I know what it is.
So it's like a pointy thing, like, and he aims it at you.
Yep.
hmm It's a 17 to hit.
It hits.
And where did my dice go? There it is. So it does 14 piercing damage.
14.
Yeah. I guess that's half because you are
Yeah, so
raging.
to 7.
But in addition, you feel that some extra pain around that area. That's 18 poison damage.
18?
Oh, wow.
25.
I'm almost down already.
Rightio. That was them. Only one of them got to do something this round. And he's starting to yell as well. Wake up! Wake up! You people. It's they're intruders.
It's 32 damage from one attack.
North.
Yep. We sleep the one on the ground floor, and then I'm running out here and starting shooting at the boss.
Okay. Let's see.
With some luck, he doesn't know I'm here for the first attack. I don't know. I was tilted, so I don't know if I can see him or not. If I get advantage, you should say so.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
It doesn't matter all that much. AC 19.
Yeah, 19 hits.
Then he takes 18 points of damage, and he can get a strength saving throw.
Yeah.
Did you say sleep the one on the ground floor? Was that what you-
13. 13.
That is not enough. So I shoot the pistol out of his hand
Okay. Yeah.
and damaging him.
So he's no longer holding any stick.
Nope.
No boomstick.
No boomstick.
Yeah.
And 19 once more. And another strength check for him.
That's less.
Okay, 11 points of damage, and then he is tripped down in prone.
Prone. Okay, so I'm proning him that way, so I know he's not sleeping. But actually,
Get the civilians, guy. I yell for him.
Get what?
Kip.
What did you say?
Get the civilians.
Okay, I was gonna cast hold person on those two, but
Do what you want.
You're in another room, so it's like hard to keep track of what's going on out
exactly.
there.
So when I cast this spell using a spell slot of third level or higher, you can target one additional humanoid for each level slot above the second. So if I cast that third, I can do 2.
Yep.
Is that correct? I got one third level spell again, so I'll cast hold person at level 3, and they have to succeed a saving throw of 15.
Okay, so the dude gets 15 plus something. And which saving throw was it? She said?
15.
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Wisdom, yeah.
Yeah. She fails.
I still
Alright.
got sleep, so I should be able to get those off.
So she's held.
So she has to do every turn.
End of her turn.
End of her
End of her
turn.
turn,
End of her
okay.
turn.
Unless you drop concentration.
Yeah.
Lose concentration.
Yeah, it's concentration. Yeah, I got it.
Yep. Rightio. Okay, it's her. So she's gonna try at once. Not one. That's not working. Skulk.
First attack, I'll throw a net at them.
Okay, so she's standing in the doorway and being held by magic.
Oh, it's in the doorway now.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. So it's a little bit hard to get past
Both,
her.
yeah. Can I see past her?
You can see past her, yeah.
And is there some shadow in the room?
Yeah, there is.
I'll move past her
Mm-hmm.
with the shadow step, or what's the
Yeah.
name? Yeah.
So you're popping up here.
Yeah, and I go for the one behind her.
Mm-hmm. The dude.
Yeah,
Yep.
net, and then flare blows.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Yeah.
She was
the
looking worse
net-
over here.
Yeah. A creature can use its action to make a DC strength check. So when the other dude has a turn.
You have to hit with the net first, I think. It's
Yeah.
a
Oh yeah,
ranged
yeah,
weapon.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it attack with disadvantage, right? Because it's in melee.
It's a net, so it it
Yeah.
should.
I still think it's a range, but yeah.
And
Is it ranged? Yeah, but
I'll say that you don't have disadvantage because he's distracted. So
Because
yeah,
it's a net,
to make
yeah,
us straight.
why?
Go
It's not
for straight
harder
roll.
to hit
Yeah.
with a net if you're
It's
close.
a net, so not Sonia, so you have to roll it then.
Yeah, just roll. Add your dex. probably.
Dex 13, 21.
21. Yeah.
Oh.
The net hits. Mhm.
Yeah, and then flare blows 2 non-slashing blows.
Yeah.
13, 12 plus 4. Hit. No, plus 7.
Mhm.
So 20 and 19.
I
Yeah,
think you only have one attack, right? Because you feel your net has one attack.
No, the main attack was the net, and then the flare of blows
You
was...
don't have flurry because your bonus action. So
Oh, damn it, yes. So just the net.
Because bonus action was to teleport.
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
you have 2 attacks because you're a monk at 5th level. So
Okay, so
throw the
one-
net and then
So
one
you have
attack.
one attack.
Okay,
so
so
one
you
of
hit
those.
with a 20.
Yeah.
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 That's
Just so that should stop.
1d6
No,
plus
it's
4. 5?
Yeah, he takes 5 damage. That's the first damage he takes. When you hit him, he feels much squishier than she did. Like, she was so much stronger. Like, she could take all of your blows without a problem. And he's like, you hit him once, and he's like, oh. Let's see, then Willow.
I don't like this guy with the exploding boom thing.
You just have an explodable thing.
No, but I still don't like him.
You lost it, yeah? What that count?
I'm gonna move up and I'm gonna attack him. Since he's prone, I don't feel like going reckless.
No,
So
no, just hit him with advantage. Yeah, that
let's
hits.
And I'm doing it with the claws. So 6 plus 8, that's 14.
Wow.
Second attack is a natural 20.
Ooh.
Oh, this can be really bad.
6 plus 3, that's 9, so 17. And because I had my claw out, I can make a third with my action.
Oh, man.
A natural 19
Yeah.
for 1 plus, so 9.
Uh-huh.
And I really don't like this guy, so I'm going to use my bonus action to grow fangs, enter my shifter, and bite him.
He really lives still.
And
He has a lot of life.
He does.
Oh, damn.
but I'm gonna do it non-lethal. I'm just gonna chew a bit in him. 17
something,
plus
yeah.
9, so 26. 9.
No little.
Any melee attack can be
You have
non-lethal.
plus 8 to attacks,
You know,
to damage.
Yeah, I have 21
Okay.
strength, and then I have plus 1 from my magic item, and I'm raging, so plus 2.
Yeah.
So.
So he's unconscious, laying over here, wounds bleeding from the bite.
I'm gonna step over so I'm close to the other guys. Just stand over them menacingly, but I don't have any actions to do anything. That's my turn.
Well, roll intimidation while you're standing there with your fangs out.
Gladiator.
No.
What was that? One?
One, natural 1. I go all star. See,
Yeah,
do
because
they also have guns?
you're pretty damaged, aren't you? So
You haven't seen any.
Okay.
Wait,
I
are those-
imagine it's the soil.
Wait, are those plastic fangs?
You're wounded, aren't you? So you're bleeding, so they're not intimidated by bleeding.
Yeah, I'm almost at half HP from that one attack.
Yeah.
Okay. It's this dude's turn, and he doesn't like being here all netted
The
and
first
stuff.
thing that happens is he takes some radiant damage.
Yeah.
And he has to do a strength shaving throw to not be entangled or something.
I'm gonna get to that. Does he do a save for that?
He has a
first?
save for half damage.
Yeah.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. No, he fails.
So it's 10 radiant damage.
Yep. He's starting to look wounded, actually, even though he's barely taking any damage. What he does, suddenly you see the net just falls to the ground because he's over here. And
You're
one
out of counter spells anyway.
and once he's there, he didn't get that far. He's not happy with this. He's gonna use his action to disengage and start running
Out the door.
out the door. Yeah, so that's him, Orion.
Okay. Wow. I'm not sure I like him getting away though.
Should be able to get him.
Yeah.
I
And
can,
remember
but
the stop
then
movement inside the spirit
then
guardians.
she.
When his
Well,
movement is
okay.
half
Yeah.
when he's
Fine.
inside
That's
the
me.
spirit
That's me.
guardians.
That's me.
Yeah, he
that's me.
missed
Oh.
his step probably.
Was it
Yeah,
there?
no, a little
Okay.
bit.
You're
Oh,
being
there?
killed
There.
in 15 feet.
There.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Now he is.
I'll hit him with my warhammer.
Yep, go for it.
11.
That does not hit.
But then I do the spiritual weapon,
Yeah.
which there, and hits
Yep.
him for. Oh! 13 to hit.
That hits.
Oh!
I told you it was squishy.
And that is a d8 plus 4. 10.
Oh, nice. Yeah. He like stumbles a bit when you're following him, and he's like, ah. He doesn't seem happy at all. Okay, the rest of the people here are starting to wake up, get up, and since
So
we're
I do
not, oh, we're using that. But if you
I can-
just
I can
wake up those, I'll
wake
be
up
very
those,
happy.
Oh.
Let's see.
They look a
So
bit more
the
feisty.
people at the top there, they are not very happy. They pull out swords.
Okay.
Yeah. Actually, and both of them have 2 attacks, so you get 4 attacks towards you. None of the first one, he doesn't hit anything, and the second one has
AC
14 and 19, so both of his.
Both those hit.
Yeah. So like the first one is like, and the second one looks at him stupidly, and the first attack is 7, and the second one is 6. So you get to half both of them.
Yeah, so that's my 16 for hit points gone.
The people down here, they are starting to move. Where did those go? There they are. 2 of them, the 2 furthest back, they are standing still and starting to fire, though they have disadvantage because it's really hard to hit something through there. And they have crossbows that they also are trying to hit you with. That's a fail and that's a fail. So there's like 2 bolts just hitting the rail, which is here. The 2 others spent half their moving getting up, then they are starting to run and they're dashing and starting to get up here. And that's them, so north.
Yep. Over there. This draw, or they are in. They have no armor since they just woke up, I suppose.
They probably slept in their armor if they had any, but they don't. They didn't have any.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to use sharpshooter. So I try to fire at this one draw.
Yep.
And it's in 19.
Yep, that hits.
But I need that you use an expertise dice to hit.
Yeah.
And then he takes 16 points of damage.
Okay, he's gone.
And the other one, damn it. AC. Nope, that's a miss. AC 10.
Yeah, that hits. That
Yep.
hits.
And then I take second one
Yep.
and shoot 2 times more.
You mean
Action surge.
Action surge, I mean,
Yeah.
sorry. AC 14 on
That
the
hits.
other one.
Yep.
$18 damage.
Yep. He's also gone.
And then I'm fire on this guy.
Sure. That hits.
Yep. And he takes 23 more damage.
Let's see, which one's that? That's okay. Yeah, he's gonna keep on running. He can take a little bit more, at least. That's you.
That should be me.
Yep. Kip.
Okay, I'll
1, 2, 3. Okay, I didn't get 4, but okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Can I see those two
Yeah,
pairs?
one thing more. I've still got some movement left,
sorry.
so I'm going over here and picking up the gun.
Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
I'll stand there.
Yeah.
Picking up
And
the
just to understand this,
gun. Back into my golf bag.
if I cast sleep at level 2,
You get more dice.
68 instead of 58. No, it's 2 more for
Two
level.
more.
it says when you cast this spell using a spell slot of second level and higher, roll an additional 2d8.
It's
Yeah.
2d8.
2d8.
78 I roll
78, yeah.
to check
Yeah.
if they go
Yep.
asleep. Yeah.
Yep.
And
Misspoke.
it says here creature within 20 feet of a point you choose
Yeah,
within
yeah.
range are affected.
If you
So
want
I can choose this
Yeah,
What's the
you can
range?
hit it there.
this point.
You can hit
it's
a lot.
those two.
90 feet.
Oh, really?
Yeah. 90 feet and a 20 feet area.
Yep.
So I can roll 78 to check if they
Yep.
go asleep. So I'll roll
Good sleep, good sleep.
4 plus 3 then, I guess. Okay, so that's 4, 12, 19. And then
And
3 more.
2 more. Yeah, they fall
3
asleep.
more. They fall asleep. Nice.
So
Knocked out of combat. This is going better than we
And that's
expected.
a combined HP, so when you
yeah,
lose
yeah,
him-
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
So there's one down there. He's up. These 2 are sleeping. This guy is unconscious, as this guy is down quite a lot, and she's a whole person.
Yep.
Wow.
Now we got it.
Yep.
Yeah, I moved, and I guess that's it.
Yep.
That's
It's her. She can do her save. She's free.
Sorry.
So that's her. Skulk.
Yeah.
You notice that she's starting to move in front of you.
And she's not hurt.
She's hurt quite a bit.
She's hurt quite a bit, but I mean, you've been hitting and hitting and hitting at her.
Yeah.
But she's like really durable.
Yeah. So I'll keep hitting with slashes.
Yep.
Yeah. 11 plus 7, so 18.
Yep, that hits.
So
Let's do the damage on that one first. The
Yeah.
first one.
6. Plus 4, 8.
Yep. So when that happens, she, let's see, then we're up there. You see that she's reacting to it, and you must make a dexterity saving throw.
What?
because you suddenly feel very cold.
11.
That's a fail. Oh, that's a high one. 28 cold damage.
28.
What level are you?
8.
8.
Yeah.
Do you have evasion yet then? That might be relevant for.
Wait,
Isn't that
wait.
the
Evasion,
seventh?
yeah.
So you can half the damage even on a success.
Yes, yeah.
If you're ready to use a reaction, but then you have used
No reaction on evasion. That's uncanny dodge.
You're subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dex saving throw to take only half the damage.
Mm-hmm.
I assuming this is half damage on the
In,
on the
you
success,
instead.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you failed,
Yeah.
so instead of taking full damage, you can take half.
yeah.
If you succeeded, you took no damage.
Okay,
So
so
14.
14.
Mhm.
That seems much better.
And then you can do your next attack at her.
Yeah, next slash claw attack.
Mm-hmm.
Nat 20.
Yeah, then double dice.
For 8.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then throw blows.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Someone's getting serious.
That's, yeah, I'll do both, yeah.
Yeah, now you can do both.
Plus 7. What's that one?
7.
7, so that misses. So you need 8
12.
or 12, like total?
Yeah.
That misses. Apparently she was sleeping in her armor. No, she wasn't sleeping, she was writing, so yeah. Yeah. Like she just dodges a bit out of the way. Willow.
I'm just gonna look a bit annoyed back over at North and say, "Can you shoot the one shooting on me?" And look out. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna move up and attempt to strike the guy on the stairs moving up.
Okay.
Isn't that? No, oh, that's one guy. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So there's 2.
But do I need to? Can't see the stairs. Is this better over here?
Yeah, that's better over there.
You'll probably fall over. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Just stand
be
on
this-
them.
Yeah,
Mm.
I'll do Drakeless. That sounds
Yeah.
fun.
If you want to go, I can move this guy.
Of course, that's fine.
26
Yeah, that hits.
for 14.
Mm-hmm. He's still standing.
28
Hits.
for 10.
Mm-hmm. He's still standing.
So
23
Mm-hmm.
for 10.
Yeah. He is down.
Then I don't need to bite him. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I can get to. Oh, actually, I have 40 movement, so I can get to here.
Yep. Absolutely.
Who's that?
That's me.
And
I was
Yeah.
sleeping those days.
then it's him.
then it takes
He's
damage.
gonna.
Then it takes damage because
Yep.
it's-
He's like inside your aura again. He fails.
he failed. It takes 15.
Yeah. Okay, he's gone. So he falls. He's dead.
Is that?
It's like he starts to move and just, and falls over. That's his turn. All right.
He just falls over. That was it.
Then it's me. Okay.
Oh, I don't know if I brain farted and didn't say it, but the guy on the stairs had tried to do not leave.
I move there.
Try to.
Then we'll put him up here with you.
I might.
We're trying to
just-
take her alive, maybe. She seems like she knows a lot.
Absolutely. Yeah, I just attack with the warhammer. Trying not to kill her.
Yeah.
I failed. I use my bonus action. I have some thing there.
The spiritual
I
weapon.
can, yeah.
You know what? Just for the fun of it, you can move it over and attack her with it. Just so.
Really?
Yeah, DM says so.
Okay, I will. It misses, I think.
Yeah.
No, 14.
No, misses.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And it didn't help much. I'm done.
Okay, who are left? He's left. He's looking around. there's like this unconscious guy ahead of him at the stairs. There are two people sleeping over there.
There's one more down there. I ran the wrong way.
He's gonna run. So he's just gonna dash out the door.
Like this way.
Yeah.
Something like this. Yeah,
And there's no one else that can do something on that round. North.
Do I hear someone still fighting in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he runs out. So I can't get out here in one move. No, I can't. Is there a window here? Is there something?
Yep.
Can I shoot out from here?
Well, it's
Can I go in? Say
you
window.
don't know if it's possible to open it or not, but there is a window. You can probably smash it.
I like smashing things.
Yep.
I go over here and try to smash the window. Wait a minute, that will take an action as well. Okay.
No, but you can just
shoot it and then
ram it through the window, then shoot. It's an item interaction to smash a window.
Okay. Kawanka.
Karawanka.
And by the way, my heavy crossbow is iron reinforced.
Yeah. Okay, so go ahead. Roll your attack.
Is this 17?
Yeah, that hits.
$19 points of damage and 22 points of damage and strength save.
20.
Yep, that's enough.
But it was first 19, then extra.
No, I added a superiority.
Okay.
22
22
2 damage.
Yeah.
But it doesn't trip. But,
No.
but
Yep.
it's still standing.
Yep.
Same thing.
Mm-hmm.
$26 damage and a new
Yep.
trip save.
He fails. He's not standing, but he's still alive.
Yeah.
So he's prone or?
Yeah. And then I say, we use 10 heartbeats to stop everyone else. Please stop. No.
Okay. Yep. Kip.
I will move. So that's 10. 20 to the doorway. Can I see
Yeah.
the lady?
Yep.
Yeah. I will cast Hold Person a second level. Hang on. Do I need to? No, I will cast Person. Hold Person on. Yeah, second level.
Yep.
Second. So cast, and that's a 15 save.
Yep.
Cast.
She got an 8.
So she's held,
Yep.
paralyzed.
That's also crits in melee.
And
you
it's
just need to
her,
hit
so she get to do another.
She takes damage first.
Yep.
She's close to me.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Okay.
20 damage if she fails the save.
She can't succeed or fail because she's paralyzed, right?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Yeah. So she saves.
So 10.
Right, and then.
No, actually 11. It's 8, 16, 22.
Yeah.
So 11.
Sure. And then she saves for the whole person. So she's now free, but that was the end of her turn. So, so she can't do anything with that. Skulk.
I'll keep hitting.
Mm-hmm.
Slash.
Do you
That's
want
the
to,
pattern.
when you do that,
Yeah.
she's taking a lot of damage now. Do you want to try to kill her, or do you want to
Keep
do
her
it?
alive.
Okay, so non-lethal attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So maybe bludgeoning instead of slashing.
That doesn't matter. Just
Okay.
tell me that it's non-lethal,
Yeah.
and
I'll do both. +7, so 25 and 13.
okay. 25 hits. So you
Yeah.
can roll the damage for that.
+4, I believe. Yeah, 5.
So she takes the damage, and as she's doing that, she makes some sort of weird, weird noises, some weird hand figures, and she kind of transforms into black sludge that just pours down on the floor and leaves like this big black mark on the ground.
Who have we left alive and still here?
These
The-
two and two sleeping.
Yeah, and the guy over there. The guy over there just stays down. So you can. I'm just looking at the time because we have 15 minutes left. So you tie up the rest, those who
Yep.
are sleeping,
Finding the
and,
papers, yeah.
and you start going through the rooms. Which room do you want to start with?
The room with her that she was in.
Or
good
the-
work. I'll keep the prisoners under watch
Yep.
while you search.
Yeah, I start
One of
reading,
those
reading
two-
through the papers in her
Okay.
where she was writing.
Yeah.
And I start
Yeah.
in the room I'm in.
So in this room, you find a notebook that she was writing in. You also see that in the desk there's a secret compartment that it was located in. In there you can see she's writing down who's coming and who's going from this building. She's noting times and people, how long they're staying, not what they're doing, but
Names and titles and like.
yeah. And on the inside of the cover are the words Tenebrous Creed. And it says further, madness dwells on the mountaintop, where feral tribe folk feast on human flesh and dance in worship of the darkness. Their song can be heard even now, calling to their father to bring their eternal cold, the endless darkness of death. So that's her notebook that she was writing.
Notebook.
You flip through the pages a little bit more, and you also see, like before this place, there's some other things. It's kind of hard to decipher, but you can recognize the word. I've never seen anything like it. Ruins of green glass. One could wonder if it's from another world. You go through the room which you are in. You find a letter there that says, Dear Robin, the excavation up here is proceeding. It's so cold and dark here, and I really wish you were here. This mountain, it's really scary, and I hope it won't swallow me. But you can't see who it's from. That's what's in those two rooms.
Ryan, do you look in that room, I guess? Or did you look through that? You looked through that room, didn't you?
No,
No, okay.
We just went to and look around in the room I'm in.
I'm on guard duty.
There is nothing
What's
there.
in
Nothing there.
There's one more thing. In the black sludge, you suddenly see something shiny.
I'll pick it up with like a cloth.
It's a ring.
A ring.
And I got identified.
We'll be identifying that ring.
Yeah.
Anything else in
I'm
the room?
spending 10 minutes trying to stay away from Orion.
I stopped concentrating on that.
The ring has a topaz in it, which is shaped like a jack-o'-lantern. Rightio, so that's what's interesting upstairs. Someone going through downstairs?
These guys, when the others are, when you have time to help me, then we will tie up this guy and put the second one over his head because he is going back to our boss for interrogation.
I guess these
tie
guys are like
those,
tied up here or something.
5 guys.
Yeah.
Tied up there.
Yeah. Okay, so...
There's a room under the stairs.
Yeah,
where you're
it's like the
sitting.
rest of the warehouse is under there. So
So you guys are tying up and you looking, I guess, or something?
let's see. You were a lot up on the balcony.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So you're going through the stuff there from the boom guy, and no, there's nothing. It's just that. Sorry.
I took the boom stick.
That's okay.
because, you saw
I'll
that,
spend
so
my
you
time
know I
carrying
have
the
it.
2 guys down to the others and tying them up.
Yeah. And downstairs there are also some bedrolls there, and I think there's a closet like
Yeah.
under the stairs there.
Yeah, there are.
Mhm.
Nice.
Who hasn't checked for
Okay, is
anything?
everyone
right
upstairs dead? You was everyone.
Yeah, everyone that was there are the sludge. There was sludge, and this guy died. The guy who's running, and
Sludge.
the sludge guy. Yeah. There was
What
two-
did you do to him?
No, the woman. She turned into
How
black
did-
sludge.
How did you do that?
Yeah, and you had nothing to do about that, I suppose.
I can do a lot of things, but sludge. That's.
Do you think it's an effect of that lightning thing you did?
It's.
I actually, this
Oh,
guy
is the
that
room
died
full of
over
fire?
here, I searched
Yeah.
him if he has anything on him.
Is
Ah,
the, is the room
nothing,
still on
nothing.
fire, by the way?
Yeah, it's fizzled out.
Okay.
Yeah. This place has been through so much.
More.
So it.
This
it
is
can
the
take a while.
third wizard attack this week.
I do work at place excellent. 0 days since last.
0 days since last incident.
Let's see. Actually, down here by these bedrolls, you find a diary, and it has some drawings of chained humanoids that's leaving a ship in an iceberg-filled body of water.
Slavery. That was illegal.
Now you're
the code of Waterdeep. That was
Yeah.
illegal.
But technically, I think the code of Waterdeep here. I don't think we should talk too loud about the code of Waterdeep. We have just killed 15 people.
Do you mean like turning people into sludge? Does
Was
that
there any
there wasn't
name on
any
the
mention?
I didn't kill anybody.
The name of the ship in the diary?
No. And finally, when you search the storage closet, you find this crumbled piece of paper that looks like it might have been a draft of a letter or something. The parts are crossed out, but you can read something about a Goliath village.
Oh. I searched them. They drew very thoroughly for bank powder and bullets.
It seems they're all out. Use his final ones on the attack.
I look angry at him. You used it up!
I'm sorry.
As a final thing, is there anything else you want to do here before you head back to Remy?
No, we'll try to get
Look in the crates.
unless the
If you haven't done that.
if the city guard
Yeah, the
intercept,
crates, absolutely.
one thing, if the city guard intercept us while carrying a prisoner, then we have to skedaddle and run away. But
Can we, like,
we
draw-
let us try to get him up
Can we
to.
write notes and like stick them on the forehead like they're from that group?
I don't know.
What group?
Teens?
Yeah.
Teens?
Saints, yeah.
Can I roll a investigation to check if there's anything we missed?
Sure.
No
Yeah,
problem.
but we can
Yeah.
also look inside, just
Yeah.
look inside the crates.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
You
no
can
problem.
roll-
For the premise, I'll just
Yeah.
do an investigation
Roll
to check.
investigation
Yeah.
with advantage, and you probably get a guidance.
That was a
Yeah.
20, and
You look inside the crates.
Yeah.
Some of
20.
them have pickled goods in them. Some have dried meat. So it seems like it's food stock that could last for a long time. In addition, there are some which have bedrolls and such things in it, as if someone wants to keep warm.
18 and 20 for the investigation to check the premises if there's anything we missed.
Under here, you find a secret door.
Ta-da!
Like
Okay.
9 minutes, 9 minutes!
I'll try to check it for traps, and I'll try to see if it's
Mhm.
open or locked.
Yeah.
Traps first. No traps. I
Yeah.
guarantee it.
There absolutely no traps.
And if it's locked, I try to open it.
You open it, and out of it jumps sort of two brains.
Brains?
Oh no.
So that's where they went.
And we really don't have time for the combat. So I mean, you can stay back away from the brains. You know that these guys are dangerous, and you just fold them with arrows. And inside,
I can do that.
and inside there you find a spell scroll. You bring your prisoners back to Remy, who thanks you a lot. Also, together you bring all these pieces of clues to Apostle, and she's like, well, yes. Okay, this explains pretty much nothing. Tenebrous Creed, never heard of anything like that. It means nothing. But this is very much a step in the right direction. So we have so much more to go on than we used to. And I think, considering all the pieces that are here, to find someone who can help us with that, we probably need to go to Candlekeep. And that's a wrap-up for us.
Before we leave, I'm just, with a mischievous smile, gonna run over to North and say, about those 50 gold, can I have them?
Yeah, I give it back to you.
You already gave me. That's why it was mischievous, trying to get me more.
I'll see. I'm gonna find all the information that you need for. Yeah. Let's see. So I'm just gonna put a ring around what you found or got. Let's see. You can get this and that. Yeah. You don't get the legacy events, so never mind those. Here are your items. The scroll is here.
Other.
Yeah.
Intelligence.
So everyone gets one of each. Thank you all for playing. This has been so much fun. I just love running this adventure with people and see how they solve things, because there are so many options and you really got to explore a lot of it. So I hope you had fun.
Definitely.
Absolutely.
Thank
An amazing
Thank you
maps.
for
Bye bye.
Amazing maps to